Oh
yeah.
What war?
Yeah.
Which war?
Don't mention it. Don't mention
Which
it.
one?
You mean the bird?
Wait, what? The bird?
I mean,
The
every
war.
good
The
bird.
bird.
Oh, Jesus.
Oh
Are we
Funny
really
family.
resorting to like the Family Guy meme?
Yes.
no! Please,
Oh,
no.
God.
No.
What do you mean?
Family
What?
Man.
What? Family Guy is a fun show.
Oh, hang on 1 second here. I'm just getting
There's a
stuff
worse
set up for the
version of
stream.
Simpsons.
I really loved it when the dog got hit by a car and then they
No.
immediately brought
No.
him
There we
back.
go. Here, lads, I'll stop you in just a
Bad
moment. I'm just going to
show.
introduce the stream real quick. I'll be right back.
Okay.
Okay.
How is it going, lads? You probably already heard that we're going to be joined by the mods for today's stream. Load, thank you for the 1,000 bits right off the bat. Thank you for the glass reminder as ever. The plan for today's stream, I just want to give a quick little rundown of what we're doing. We're doing a server tour of all of the old Minecraft builds. So like we're going to be starting from like the family restaurant, if people remember that. And we're going to be working our way right up until like the Bogwarts build. So like we're doing like a complete tour. All the mods are on call. James, our old server admin, is back for tonight. Because like he was the guy kind of running the server even like back in the day. And we're just going to kind of be talking about all the maps and like some of the behind the scenes stuff and taking another little peek at them. I thought it might just be cool to do kind of like a nostalgia throwback for tonight. Ruby, thank you for 1,000 bits as well. Wolf Dog, thank you for 1,000 bits. The server is locked for the general public for tonight. The reason the login information command is still there is just because if you want to connect to it in future, you can do so. No one's going to be on the server tonight though. Just so people know. It's just going to be me and the mods. We're going to be on call. And we're just going to be talking like, you know, Lego. And we're going to be looking at a bunch of the old builds. Again, you can access all of these for yourself on the Minecraft server if you do connect to it. So you can tour these to like your heart's content. We're just going to go through them for a stream. Just for something a bit different. It's a basic rundown of what's going on. There's like 100 people online. Yeah, none of them are going to connect to the server. I know there's people in the queue for the Minecraft server. You're not going to get in tonight because it's closed. It's closed. You can join it a different day. But yeah, that's what we're doing. And we also have a very cheeky surprise at the very end of the stream for tonight that I don't think has ever been featured in regards to like the Minecraft server. And longtime fans, it'll be a bit of a treat for them. So yeah, so that's at the end. That's a bit of a tease. We'll look at it later. I'm going to hop in call with the lads. Thank you in advance just for all the bits and the subs as ever. It's greatly appreciated. I'll do my best to catch what I can as I go, but just, you know, understandably it might be hard to get the bits. Okay, we're going to gear on into it. Hope you guys enjoyed the stream. It's PewDiePie. It's not PewDiePie. Like, we got everyone's favorite indie YouTuber, T-Series. That's half correct. Okay, give me one moment.
Range is slow.
How's it going, lads?
Hello.
I'm
Hey,
telling
guys.
you guys, Family Guy is the best show on TV.
No,
at
no,
the
stop
moment.
that. Stop that.
Okay.
No, don't talk about Family Guy.
You can't just say that the
How about
moment we hop
Simpsons?
in.
Yeah, because that was a
Okay,
conversation
can
I
we
was
do
definitely
another
having.
introduction, please?
Yeah, so we're gonna let's do a bit of a roll call real quick. So game is just gonna be frozen on the stream for a moment. We're gonna do a rundown as to everyone who've gotten the call. We got DJ,
Yes.
we got Bagel. Bagel's just silent.
Bagel-
That's
He
okay.
died in
Bagel died.
Minecraft.
He died.
Yeah, I'm here.
We got James.
Hey everyone.
We got Jonas.
Hello.
We got Naomi.
Hi.
We have Radical.
Hey,
We have Sierra.
Hello.
We have Squidly.
Hello.
We have TK. We don't have TK. I think he's gone.
Oh, yeah, I had push talk on again.
You're okay.
Nah, he's just here for decoration.
You're okay. We have
Yeah.
Turtle.
Hey, what's up?
And we have Val.
Hi, Potato in chat.
We also have Dang and Meshman. They were in the call. They're just not on mic. And also on the server, we have Jim and Kat. I think that's everybody. I guess what we can start with is this like build hub in general, because this is like something that's only just been put together on the server. Yeah. Yes, hello from Kat. We kind of have this like hub on the server now for actually accessing all of the old builds. So like there's kind of like entry portals for all of them. Like you may remember that we showed off a version of this like on the server tour just a while back, but we actually have a new one that's a bit more kind of compact. So it's actually like easier to navigate to everything. I need to half this because that's way too much. My render distance is on 32 chunks at the moment. That was a bit much. Oh, everyone in the chat's gone a bit quiet.
Oh, it's because you were.
Oh, okay, you're alright, guys. No, I thought I was like, I was wondering what was up. Oh god.
Just like
Just do your thing. Do your
Okay, all right. I'll just give a rundown for this, and then we'll get into the builds.
We're
But like,
just terrified of you.
we have a bunch of like kind of like the plot builds that are like organized over here. We have some of like the kind of the newer era builds, like the Lego one, like Disneyland. They're all kind of organized in a line here. The build for like 2 million. There's Terraria build, but the one that we're going to be focusing on for today is the super old builds, and these are ones that are on the old world. And the first of these didn't even get its own video on the channel, and so like most people probably will not have seen this. This is the New Alaska build. This was one of the original ones from July 2018, and this one we just never featured on YouTube. It didn't get highlights, and I'm stuck in someone's head. Oh god.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Sure.
We have fused into one.
Oh
We
god.
have
My
run into a
god.
problem.
Something's gone wrong. So I think this is why we've never featured
connection
we've
went.
never featured this world because it's just the void apparently.
Oh, wait,
well.
it spawned in.
Oh, well, I went back
It's
through.
gone in.
Hey!
We're in.
There we go.
All it
Oh.
took was some existential dread, and now we're here.
Oh god.
They call it old
Oh, we
Alaska now.
survived.
Yeah, so this was on like, because all of these old builds were on the Minecraft server when it was still the survival server. I think some of them may have even featured in like the old server tour video, like I think start of 2019. But New Alaska is like one of the original ones with creative mode we actually did, and I think it was just to kind of like test the waters for like all the creative builds. And it's just, this one's just basically a hodgepodge, I think, of everything kind of tossed together. We have the original Tree of Life here too, because this is based
A
on
lot
like
of the old ones were kind of hodgepodge in general.
Yeah, no, because I mean, well, we didn't have like any of like the, we had a loose idea of the restrictions. Like I remember half the time, like I would just have to throw out blocks to people, and like we have to do all that
This was
manually.
really cramped also.
Yeah, like we didn't have commands for anything, and like there wasn't too much of an aesthetic as to what like depicts New Alaska. I feel because like you got fucking everything here.
I don't know if we should
that-
call this the good old times, but
The good old.
it's
It's
certainly
just the
very
awkward phase
impressive
in
to
someone's
see
life
what
that you
people
just
have
try to
built.
forget.
Oh no,
It's
these are the teenage
really
years of the
amazing.
Minecraft server. Oh,
But what is
Jesus.
interesting to note about this town is that this town actually was its own town as well.
Yes, because like we had like the whole server factions and like that whole idea of merging, I think, back in the day too. Like New Alaska was its own little nation.
Yeah,
It's
there's
actually-
loads
it
of
was
little
really
towns that
Which I
ranged in
believe is the
power.
only build day that actually became its own city.
Yeah,
Yeah,
because
that was,
because
like,
people
these are
added
almost
on to
not
this outside of
blocked
the
off.
build too, didn't they? Like,
Yeah, I feel like people would have added on to like the vault one as well if we didn't lock them off, but we left this in, so people could just keep on adding on it, and that was part of the charm.
Yeah.
This is probably actually one of the biggest things in the entire server. So like there'd be sort of the big towns. This would be up there. Then there'd be something like Dickington and I think Blackpool 2. And
Dickinton. Like you say that as if it's so matter of fact. It's like, yeah, here's Dickinton.
You say it
There's a
so
new one on the new
casually,
server,
like
too.
it's just
yes,
a
we.
normal sound, but
It was
Oh,
a different
no.
time. It was interesting while it lasted. It was certainly a town. I can say that as a former resident. It was
Oh
a town.
god, it was a place that existed.
I miss strolling into Dickington and going to the KFC that was in there.
There was a
Let's just
KFC.
do Dickington next
I'm pretty
time,
sure it was a
alright?
KFC. It was some sort of
No,
restaurant.
there's a soup. There's a soup shop. There was a button that just went and played the LEA theme.
Oh my
course.
god, why was there?
I
Why?
don't
This
know.
one?
Wow, that really was from 2019.
Wow, that's some real good
2018,
entertainment.
Oh
no.
god.
I'm just checking for the stream side. Is performance in that all okay? Like it seems quite a bit choppy when I'm just playing on the game. I'm just making sure that the stream is all right.
Oh yes.
Wait, there's this.
This is kind of cute. I actually found I've actually found
It's
the town
okay.
board. I found the old town board.
Ooh.
Oh, maybe don't look
Hang
at the
on.
link.
I'm just like minimizing some stuff, and if that just helps performance on my end. If the stream's good, that's fine. On my end, for some reason, I'm getting performance drops. But if it's fine for the stream, that's fine. So we don't have to worry about it. FPS drops are inevitable with some of these builds, to be honest. Oh, do you think it's maybe just in part the old world itself? Just you wait till the later ones. Oh, that helped it a bit on my end there.
I mean, there's even a
V-Sync
thing here that
on.
says Epic Sax by Great Boato. Stop telling me it's broke, that it's just server lag.
Oh, VSync was on. I think that solved it. Yeah, it's fine now.
You can also probably turn your distance down a bit too.
Yeah, I
It's
popped
at
it
the
down.
max
I
right
popped
now,
it
I
down to
think so.
12 chunks there. So that should help there.
Also, there's this little island. I don't know if it was built during the actual stream, but
Which island now?
it just TP to me. It's just
Sure. Let me just get myself over to you. Whoop. Where are you? Oh, I see you, but we're kind of just flying around the skyscrapers. Oh,
This
there's
was built months
an island with
later.
like the dragon over here. I see that bit.
I think they're trying to have like 4 beacons here.
It's a little beacon.
Oh, this
That's like a
little island,
beacon.
like the shrine
Yeah.
island. Yeah.
Yeah. Someone had a shop here, and they this is before the end opened, and they just had a Elytra out of stock for sale there, and everyone was just constantly just like checking the shop and getting really annoyed by it. Like,
Oh no.
it was honestly really funny to watch after a while.
You can look up here and see that there's meant to be like 4 beacons here, but they either left the server, weren't bothered, or just didn't want to do
Oh
that.
no. Yeah, I feel like several things like this build have been lost, like probably like over the course of like the year that like this was part of the server. I actually just noticed like just flying over here too, because like this even gives an idea of like how the builds are organized and structured. The next one of like the next builds is literally right next to this one. The animal sanctuary. This is for like the 1-year anniversary of the server, as the giant dirt text in the sky indicates.
This was actually
Jesus.
my first stream.
Oh god, yeah, I remember this one. I remember being so impressed by like the skull, because we had a build that like turned out like kind of like with a degree of organization, and it kind of looked okay.
Maybe I'm insane, but I swear there used to be a massive piece of anime pixel art around here.
There
it
definitely
was.
was.
It was not
Yeah,
part
there
of the
definitely
art.
was in the
It was
water.
already-
Pointed it
we
out
didn't
the first
copy that
issue.
over.
There was one.
Okay,
I
good,
think
I
that's
was-
been moved.
You're not going crazy, don't worry.
Yeah,
I was
they
afraid that
were-
I was just going to say that you guys were just going to be like, "What? No. Why? When was there anime here?"
Oh
There never
no.
was an anime thing here.
Funny
Most
thing,
of the
this
things
is
that
just-
weren't a build stream thing, yeah, all non-build related things were removed.
Oh
Ah, okay.
god. It's tragic point of note for the animal sanctuary because this has been gone so long. All the animals are dead.
Oh, there's one donkey left.
Remember you had
There's a
a
donkey.
Wait, is there a donkey?
bunch of-
Where's the donkey?
Wait, the
Oh,
polar bears
it's in
are
the-
being
it's in
robbed
the area
back
of the
here.
Polar bear's still
I
here.
see a skeletal horse that's been like pinned to the side of the thing.
No, you need to go inside.
I think
Yeah.
it's
Are they
like
in the
having
back?
a
Oh,
polar
the
bear
polar
sanctuary.
bear! Okay, the polar bears lived. Okay. The polar bears and one donkey.
But for how long?
The
Yes,
lone
it's-
survivors.
Oh
I remember
no.
you had a bunch of ocelots in this pen, and like I was so excited because I have a ocelot skin. I was like just like sitting there like looking at you, just constantly like, hey, notice me. It never
I
actually
don't think
didn't
they're
work,
happy with
probably,
me.
but yeah.
Oh, the
What did you do,
bears
Bagel?
are attacking
No,
Bagel.
they're chasing me.
I'm just kind of tore.
Did
in,
you
like, some of the
spawn
other
like
bits.
50 polar bears?
No, Jim did.
Oh, now I know
Oh,
why
okay.
there are performance issues, because we have 50
That's all the
polar
polar bears. Yeah, they're like destroying the sanctuary. Like it's not designed to have animals in the sanctuary.
I think the first gay club is here too.
Wait, is this the first gay club? Oh,
I
because
think
that's
it's in
like a
Bogwarts.
time-honored tradition
Oh.
at this point.
If you just keep it to me, I think it was
The
here at least.
ancient.
I think it was this one.
Ye Olde Gay Club.
The old gay club, yeah. That's the uwu room. Oh god, it's very cursed.
Oh, it's beautiful.
It's kind of more of like an outdoor gay club.
Put your stuff in this chest if you want to get robbed.
Wait.
It's like voluntary robbing here.
Oh no.
You will get
Put
nothing
your
out of
money
this.
in
Why are
the
you putting
chest.
your stuff in here?
Yeah, it's a very cozy gay club, but this was like the first of like the time honored tradition.
This is just ancient ruins.
It's
I found
like deep in
Big
the
Swords
jungle.
Order.
It's like the gay club.
The
Like,
gay
sometimes you
club.
discover like the Aztecs or something if you like searching, like
The
archaeological
Greeks,
dig.
the
Wait,
Greeks
did the
had
Aztecs
It's just a
have gay
pride
club?
flag.
the
Like,
Greeks
buried.
had the Parthenon, the Romans had the Colosseum. We had the gay club.
The gay club. Oh god, that's fucking
No.
funny.
It's a beautiful tradition, indeed.
Oh dear. We have a portal here to hop back to the hub too.
We can also
But-
see the McDonald's build. to
Yeah,
the
we got to
left
see
of
the
us.
McDonald's one because like the McDonald's one was the
Oh no, it's Wick Models.
was pretty. Yeah, it was.
Whack
It,
Models,
no,
copyright.
So I want to correct this and set the record straight because everyone always calls it Wick Donald's. It was always Wick Models. It's always
Wick
been.
Models.
It's Wick Models.
It's Monolds.
Yeah, and I remember saying that like so many times. Yeah, it's Wick
Wick
Models. See, it's
Model.
even on the sign. All right, let's set the record straight.
Oh, it's the chum bucket.
Oh god.
You're not a real fan if you don't remember it being pronounced
This was
like
the
Monolds.
I think
Yeah.
this was the first one that
It's
I
like a
joined.
prison.
Oh god. Yeah, this was like the first like semi-organized build with a theme that actually made it to the channel.
You
so
was
yeah-
like a parking garage.
Oh,
it's
God.
a
oh yeah,
boat
we had the
parking.
garage. We had like the old
It's a boat
cars on the
parking.
road.
There are boats down here and all.
Oh, it's
Wow.
all so cursed looking back in it.
Oh no, Despacito. We need to get out of here now.
But it's
I do really
was
like the,
Despacito
cats.
still like a big channel meme at this point?
Yes, it was.
no.
Yeah.
Most likely.
We need to
Oh, no.
leave.
I think
It's
so-
truly a relic of the past.
I think like the Wick Models build also like marks the first times we start violating human rights on the Minecraft server too. Like you can
llama.
see here, like the raw llama flesh because they have no rights. So that was the precursor to all the slave labor in the
Capitalists are
Minecraft
most
builds.
flavorful.
Who
They
can
have a
forget the
flipping
stockade?
pole upstairs.
Don't forget the Mega Borglar, because
Oh,
more
why do
art
they
is
have-
needed.
Why is there
There's
a
the
the
car
Mega
park
Man.
down here. Oh
With some
god.
F's on it for
No, it's
some
not a
reason.
car park. It's a boat park.
Oh yeah, there's a sign here that says Waluigi deserves justice too. Maybe this is like the first documented instance of Waluigi.
I believe
I
it
had
is
no
actually.
idea
Yeah.
that far
That-
back, actually.
The
We've just
person who
struck
made
gold.
the person who made that sign was ahead of their time.
Oh god.
He's
the
always been
makers
present.
of the garage.
Yeah. Oh, it's.
I do really like the
Ancient.
cat stuff all around too.
Probably my favorite thing is just the Mega Burger. Just how ridiculous it looks.
Well, the cat stuff, if I remember rightly, because like there was a viewer at the time, their cat had recently passed away, so people like kind of actually put that in the build, and that's what all the cats
Yeah.
are for. Yeah, like there's a little shrine over here. This is the one, Saber Memorial. Yeah, here we go. I remember this. Yeah, and people made a few cats just because of that on the build, which is very sweet.
And then
Don't
right
forget-
next to the cat, we have the stockades.
Yeah, we have the stockades
And
next to
T-Bone.
it.
And don't forget the KFC pool.
Oh, the fucking playpen! I remember this jungle gym, and it's like it's a death
wow.
trap. Happy swings. And
Hey,
here's
look,
the
here is
llama
Freddy
pit
Fazbear
as well.
Life.
Some of the llamas are still alive.
I
Oh,
think that's an issue. We should probably fix.
it's
They
been
may be
so
alive,
long.
but what life is this?
Wow.
I think this entire pit was full originally, so like for a lot of the llamas have presumably died over like the past year and a half. We forgot to feed them.
We need to feed them now.
They
So
don't
we
need
just
to.
finished them off. Like having
Yeah.
survived this long.
They've
We
sur-
call it a mercy killing, Daniel.
Weren't people like
Jesus.
repeatedly trying to kill
Oh,
them while you tried to fill it up
I
with
think
llamas?
so. Yeah.
The llamas have actually resorted to cannibalism. They're just very good at conserving it.
Now,
Oh no, that's why
correct.
they're still alive.
so correct me if I'm wrong, but there's another cheeky build in this wood. I don't know if people remember this one. There was like a pub build we did before. I don't know if this one has a portal at all, but I remember it being near the Wick Models.
I think there is
I
a.
don't think we copied it over.
That one hasn't been
Luigi
copied
did.
over.
it's not
Okay,
included.
that's fine if it hasn't been copied over. I was just curious because like the temple one was so close to like New Alaska.
There was
Oh,
one build in the forest, the Luigi's Mansion.
Luigi's Mansion. I don't think that's near Wick Models though, is it?
I could have
No, not
sworn
really.
that
I
it
don't
was
think
like
so.
it.
It's faster
it
to go
was
for the
near it.
portal.
Okay, I think I think we can just start using the portals to kind of zip about at this point.
Mhm.
I'm still really impressed how the
Here's the
cup
burger.
turned out.
Yeah, I mean, well, this was the first one where like we actually tried to. Well, I guess we had like a vague semblance of a theme because the idea was to make like McDonald's.
Well, actually, before the Luigi's Mansion one, there's the Wall 666 one actually.
Oh, was that before?
Vault
Oh,
666
okay.
one.
Yeah,
we
there's,
got
there's
it.
also
Found a
the
house
island.
especially made for you. It says, "Don't enter unless you are me or RT."
Oh Jesus.
I'm
Yeah,
a
I'm gonna go
simple-
back to the hub, so we can kind of just like look about and see. So like, yeah, so we have the side of New Alaska. You have Wick Models.
Radical, what's your little bunker thing? Like,
Oh,
what happened to it?
There's the animal sanctuary.
we'll get to that when we get to that.
Here's Vault 666. I think I may have said too many sixes there. Vault 6.
No.
Those three.
Oh
Two sixes.
God.
We also have Vault 667 down here.
This was like one of, I think this is like one of the original Minecraft builds that kind of like popularized them on the channel too. Like to this day, like this is still one of the most viewed videos on the channel. And this was in the run up to like when Fallout 76 was still exciting and not like a major disappointment.
I remember being so excited for it. I hopped on the stream and then I realized I was on a. And my laptop just straight up and died.
Oh Jesus!
Oh no!
So I was begging people to check. Oh, is something wrong with the server? Is something wrong with the server? Is there anything wrong?
Oh
And
no!
But I eventually got on, and the second that I got on, the stream had ended. So
Oh dear.
Oh no.
This
look,
room
They
is
have
really-
Here's like the
Country
song
Road.
lyrics for Country Roads. Oh God, because that was like before we had to start banning it because it gets spammed everywhere.
No. Don't
It was a
jinx
different
it, don't
time.
jinx
We need
it.
I
This
think we
was
should
when we had
sing it in its honor.
Yeah. Oh God.
Okay,
Wait,
it's all well and good, but where is the lamp room? I seem to remember there being a lamp
wait,
room.
is this like a directory for the vault? I don't remember this bit being here. If you want your house on this list, ask Ultra Paradoxical. And this is
Yeah,
like a
they have
list of
room.
all the rooms. Like God, that's a
They have
fucking
room for
nightmare to
people.
follow.
Yeah, people got stuck down here. People died and they, starved to death and all of that. So it's not really
Oh,
a really
Yeah.
safe bunker.
Well,
I
because
guess.
the original
It's
idea for this
fine.
build was, again, the idea was we were forcing people underground, but like this was just a natural cave at first, and then we just sealed the entrance, and we asked people to keep building.
I found the public
Did
mine.
we accidentally build in someone's house during this too?
yeah, we did. If you
We
go
did.
along
We did
the
find.
farm-
Yeah, we dug into someone's house. I remember that.
Yeah. I had to kind of section it off because
Yeah.
this
Here
is
it
actually
is.
someone.
In
This-
it.
I think I sectioned it off, and then people just kept digging into it, so I just had to say, "Screw it, just don't grief."
Yeah. This was someone's home originally. Like this entire area here. But it was claimed like for the vault in the
Swimming
end.
pool.
Oh wow, the person actually put a sign saying Vault 666.
Oh Jesus. It's like I was here first.
This is
You're the
easily
guy
one of the
moving.
hardest one to actually look at because it's really easy to get lost down here.
Well, yeah, because it's so
Actually, maybe-
claustrophobic.
Try going to spectator. That might look pretty cool.
Oh yeah,
Imagine-
I'll try that.
Imagine just living somewhere and then someone accidentally just digs into your house and it's
Oh,
like,
yeah,
oh,
there's a
okay.
lamp
Well, now you
room.
have free access to our bunker, so if a nuke were to ever happen, You're good.
So when you actually go into spectator here, it's just such a mess because like you have all the strip mines and that are
my God.
appearing, like in the vicinity of the area. Oh, here's the original lamp room too. This is when lamp was like a meme on the channel too.
This is scary.
You guys remember
Was this
lamp?
before-
I
Was
think
that-
one
was
does.
Yeah,
this
that was
before or
on
after
the,
that Lego stream?
I think it was.
I think it was
was-
before.
it was
Yeah, I think it
before.
was before. The Lego stream was a much later one.
This is back when the moth joke was hilarious.
United Bank of Lamp. Well, you can still see some of the old memes. Like if we go above ground, like I think Despacito is just in the sky.
Oh,
It's
I
like a
found the
time
gay club again,
capsule for
I think.
memes.
Yeah, there's
Oh.
Despacito when that was like hit comedy gold on the channel,
Where's
and it
the-
was just like
where's the gay
always
club?
written in the sky in every build.
Thanos.
What is this 2017?
It was 2018. We've no excuse.
Also,
I like
at
this
the
room. It's
exit,
called
it said,
Quasar's
"Don't
random
go to
room.
your
No
stay," and
use.
someone said I didn't.
Oh God.
Probably my favorite thing about the build is Thanos.
Wait, was this one of the first builds with like Thanos and snapping the server? Was that marked here? I can't remember.
I don't think it
No,
was-
there's just a purple brick that says Thanos block on it.
I think the
'Cause,
first. I think
yeah.
the first time. I think one of the upcoming ones will be the first time where we had the Thanos snap feature in builds when the population got out of hand.
I
that
think
was.
that was the
Luigi's-
Amazon.
I think
That was the
Luigi's
island.
Mansion.
It was the island, yeah.
Yeah, it was.
Was it
There was the Island Paradise, the original one.
Oh yeah, it was the island because a lot of people got like half the people got like deleted from the server.
I
Just
thought that was the.
Just a quick aside for the stream. Spooky, thank you for the 5,500 bits. Thank you very much, man. Sorry, guys.
That's
Yeah, no
fine.
problem. You can read
How
off
dare
anything
you
want.
acknowledge people who give you money?
I'm sorry.
So,
Why don't you
what,
acknowledge
you're
us, Dan?
giving Money?
Fuck off.
Sorry.
I'm giving you my attention, Dan.
Wow, thank you for the 100 bits there.
Oh no.
We're the streamers
Thanks for the
now.
20 gift subs.
Whoa!
It's like, everyone shut up. Someone just use their Twitch Prime.
Wow,
Epic
look at
Gamer
that
335.
podcast in
Thank you
chat.
for the follow. I appreciate that a lot.
Guys, we are getting off topic. We need to move on.
Oh god.
Okay.
Just real quick. I remember this as well. This was because Radical, you made a bunch of vaults
Yes.
on
Oh,
every build
okay.
past this point, and this was the original one. This was Vault 8.
Yeah. So fun fact about Vault 8: the reason why there's water on the door was because people kept pouring lava into it.
I think
And
that was
then-
me. I
Yeah,
poured
that was
lava.
you, Dan.
Yeah,
That
you
was
poured
you.
lava in there, so I put that there to stop you, and then the fuckers stole the floor.
Radical, how is
The floor is still gone. Like he hasn't been able to
The floor
find
is
it.
still gone. They took the
I-
tables. All that is left is a cup.
how is this pot?
It's just this cup. Yeah,
Can't have shit in
that's
Detroit.
it. Everything else has been stolen. Poor Vault 8.
They took it, and I didn't have insurance.
The
Oh.
RTGame server really do be like this.
I
Everything
should
is
also take a
gone.
second to mention that the vault door was made by Jay, and it is very good.
Yep.
Oh, yeah, that was
Jay's
true.
not on call with us, but like this is basically the thumbnail from that session. Like it's like the best thing in it. Cool.
Oh,
If you
okay.
go
That's
if you go
very
behind the
cool.
vault door, you find like a jungle that was left unharmed.
Oh, is
like,
there
they go
bits
inside
of
of
it?
it.
Oh yeah, there's like someone's house over here. Oh my god.
Yeah, that's the house that we dug into.
Oh, it
What's
is.
this
Yeah.
blue thing? Oh, Brian's.
If you go
I
into his
think you can fly
basement,
If you fly around a bit more, I think you can find someone else's jungle base that we
Yeah.
were very close to building into.
There's
Oh, the
like
vault guy.
there's little tidbits. Yeah, there's like a castle
Bug
near
looks
the vault.
really nice.
That was a very common thing where we would like unintentionally build too close to other people's houses, and people
Oh
would
my
have
God,
issues
yeah.
with that.
the
Yeah.
later
I haven't
build
started
streams
to
got
Bedrock
really
Just
bad with
casually
that too.
invading people's personal space.
I know Wick Models in particular, like the original restaurant, was a big deal because that was built right between two towns originally. And so like these people who just had like these standard kind of medieval looking towns just have this fucking eyesore like next to them and like a burger tower. And we
also
just
have
ask
this-
them to coexist.
We've
I
got
mean,
the
honestly,
very
probably the
primitive
probably
version
the
of
worst
fire.
offender when it came to invading private space was probably the Amazon warehouse build.
Oh, yeah, the Amazon warehouse.
That one
where
was
we-
literally
That
built
one's
on
in
top of
very
another
close
town.
proximity to a lot of them, yeah. Here we
I
can,
have
go
something
to
my
the
favorite
town.
build in Bedrock Cube when we get there.
we can
Yeah,
keep
then
on
we're
hopping
not
between
happy
them.
with that.
What one is next?
The
Island,
resort
That would be the
island.
island.
Oh, the Island Resort. Yep. This
Oh,
was...
the island.
So
You guys-
like this
yeah.
one marked like a few firsts. Like this was
Oh,
the
yeah.
first time we snapped the server because we had like issues with the amount of players online. I know James
Which
had to make
kicked me.
James had to make the
Oh.
calls for that, like our admin at the
Yeah.
time. I remember that being like a lot of fun.
Yeah. Well,
decide.
we had to decide. Some would stay and some wouldn't, and people were sad. But oh well. In the end, it worked, and we pushed on. So there you go.
It was just a common like reoccurring theme to like snap the population on builds.
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah.
just waiting for the chunks to load in on my end at the moment.
Yeah.
Oh, there we go.
it
They're
goes.
loading in.
There we go.
They're loading.
Do you guys remember the giant like armada of bows? Like when you're trying to find a good spot.
The armada of bows here.
Yeah, boats. like
boats.
Yeah, yeah.
There's
Like,
a Half-Life
everyone
logo
is like in a
here.
different boat, just trying to find follow you to the where we were going to build this.
Oh god,
And
yeah,
there's
because like
probably,
we
100
sailed.
boats.
Because this was still the point in time where like we met at spawn and then we walked to the build site. I remember that now. Yeah.
That was chaos because so many people just ended up dying. I don't know how they managed to fall to their deaths, but every single time.
Yeah. Every time we go over a hill, like 7 people would die because
It's
they
like-
just wouldn't pay attention.
Like,
And
have
there's
you
the
ever seen
lag.
Lemmings? It's basically that. It's
Yeah.
just Lemmings.
Oh, here's like
a big issue.
Here's the End My Suffering statue. I remember this guy.
Was this the first stream where we had the feed meme come into existence?
No, the feed meme wasn't for like much later. Like that only became a thing in like after Terraria, I think.
I think it might have actually been Bedrock Cube because no one could get any food while in the cube.
Oh, this was.
Oh, yeah, that might have actually been the Bedrock Cube. Yeah, thinking about it. Oh, we'll get to that one a little later.
The one time I remember it getting really bad was,
I remember this one as well. Of course, for like the old slave labor front, for those who are keeping track of that. This had the whole class division, where like the poor built under the island. So there's like a fair bit of it like submerged.
Oh, it's like a swampland.
Yeah, there's like a lot of homes that like people just made like under the entire thing, and this is like the whole idea of the rebellion. Like was down here.
The rebellion was amazing.
This is
like,
it
it was really annoying.
The
against
rebellion headquarters
Technically
eventually
speaking, it was horrible, but it was kind of funny.
I also found the lesbian club at the moment. I'm just having a look. Although it does seem to have been robbed. I don't see it at the moment.
The lesbians have been robbed.
This is so sad.
I remember the rebel flag as well was just the Italian flag for some reason. I don't know why.
Yeah, for some reason.
Yeah.
At least it's not the Dutch flag because the Dutch were not popular back then.
They did eventually move. They did actually eventually move their headquarters a little bit out though, to something called the Snap Shrine, which is pretty far away from it.
Oh God.
I don't know why, but originally this flag was black, and now it's just the French flag. So
same thing.
Vault 666.
Oh, here is all the server, like the people like complaining about me too. RT doesn't respect those who created his island. RT doesn't give us freedom. We work 24/7. The revolution will live on until we see freedom.
Can I have my free sandwich now?
And so, like any other good dictator, we just killed them all. So
basically, yeah.
Except for that one guy with the sandwich, then we just gave him.
Yeah, he was very easy to appease.
I remember
also,
like
Vault 666 thing here too.
Yeah, we just went through that.
I remember like we were actually starting the stream, like we're trying to actually find an island to start off with, and we just eventually someone just like jokingly suggested make them build it up, and you just
Oh, you kind of cut out there a little bit.
Like people just like ran with the like building up from the ocean's floor for the island.
We had like a single block again that we just built out from, and that's why like it just looks like such a mess.
I think I found the rebel base.
Well, I remember the rebels have like a small little base in the sky too. Yeah,
it's like a mess, but it's in a good kind of mess. It's a lovable mess.
I kind of forgot that for like every stream past Vault 666, I always made a joke vault somewhere.
Where's the joke vault in this one?
If you actually, I can teleport you to me.
Sure, if you do that there.
You did see it during the stream, but.
Oh yeah, 666 go. That's right. I remember this. This was the portable vault that was just on fire.
Imagine having a portable vault.
Who forgot to turn off the generators? That could have so easily blown and it's just cut off. Fire everywhere.
Some people were digging under the ocean.
Oh, this is still before Fallout 76. How did we knew?
Yeah, like this was.
The Krusty Krab.
Yeah,
I was still excited for like Fallout 76 at this time. You know, like every time it would pop up, it's like, oh my god, like Fallout 76! I can't wait to play that. Like I remember like for my channel, like I planned to just like play that game almost exclusively when it came out. I wanted to do all the big like multiplayer sessions on it. Couldn't do any of it because the game. It was awful. It was so bad.
It uninstalled itself from your computer.
It uninstalled itself like live on stream on like launch day.
Didn't they then add like a battle royale to the game?
Yeah, they did.
They added the battle royale. It's now on Steam because I don't know why.
Well, no, because they're desperate for people to actually just give a shit about it, so they're trying everything.
They also have a new expansion that adds in things that should have been in start, like dialogue and NPCs.
Oh no!
How much is the expansion cost?
It's free. It's a free install, and I have been.
Well, the main thing about Fallout 76 at the moment is if you want to play like a single player offline one and have your own private realm, that costs 13 quid a month. It's a subscription service
$40.
to play it single player,
Crikey.
That's
Also,
Someone
bullshit.
also
which
Someone
is
went and took
real bad.
someone took the web domain for first, and they went and had the entire thing of just basically them telling Bethesda to feck off.
Yeah.
Their follow first thing.
Oh yeah, wasn't it like, hey, you want to play single player on your own? Well, fuck you. Give us 13 quid because we can't implement it ourselves properly.
Yeah,
Oh,
that was. They
Jesus.
went and took the domain before Bethesda.
Oh, here I see the lamp meme again.
I'm just having a look at the snap shrine. There's a sign here at the end that like leaves me with like many questions. In the end, nothing remains but our regrets and anime titties. I don't remember this in the build.
I mean,
Yeah,
both
first
are
part.
eternal.
But it's very upsetting.
life finds a way.
Life finds a
Yes.
way.
Like for the first part of that song, I thought I was like, oh, that could be like a Linkin Park song, and then I heard like anime titties. Like, yeah, no, never mind.
Never mind. There's
We
nothing to be
have,
salvaged here.
Good.
Maybe it's for the
I've
best. We
got-
forgot about the old world.
I'm at the Luigi
Also,
Mansion thing. If anyone wants to come over,
No,
you still,
don't worry about hopping to the next build, Big. Like I'll direct us there. Don't worry. You're grand.
yeah.
RT, are you still gonna pay for our broken legs?
Your broken legs? What?
I just
Everyone
missed that
keeps
from the
breaking their legs.
Oh
Just
god.
watching
Like-
streams.
I'll pay for your broken legs. Quote from RT Games crowd. Too high, no guardrail. Must have like a giant diving board.
I can't remember like breaking legs as a meme. I honest to God don't. I just threaten that sometimes now. It's like in my subconscious. I don't think about it too much.
Lots of
It's
things
just
you say
second
are
nature
very
to you.
aggressive sometimes.
Yeah. Oh, there's a monument
That's
to Half-Life 3 here before we knew about like Half-Life
Yes.
Alex. That's kind
I
of
saw
funny.
that. I love it.
Yeah, we
I
kind
love
of
it.
got it in the end.
I'm okay. Honestly though, Half-Life Alex is so good. If Twitch chat, you guys haven't played it yet, go play it. If you
The Alex Vance.
Don't play it out of
need to try
VR
it
because
some
it's just
point.
like going, but in Google Street View. Just please.
Oh, here's Despacito
no.
2 as well. Important
Yeah,
again.
there's-
Despacito, a common meme back in the day.
Despacitos.
People just
and-
found out Fortnite and like my name Jeff.
Wow,
This is
we were
before
so
got
funny
fucking
back in the day, am I
crappy
right,
reasons.
chat?
The sad thing is, it's only like a year and a half ago. Like this was not that long ago.
We really went through
Everything's so
a
dated.
very strange transformation of audience, I
Like
guess.
it's dated so poorly. And I fear for like the current builds.
it's
I'm
something
kind of
I
curious. I'm curious if like the transition is documented on these like builds between when we were hopeful about Fallout 76 happening and then afterwards when we found out it was horrible.
I think by the time we get to like the Amazon warehouse, like we'll see that because I think that was one of the ones that, like the first ones after the game released.
Yeah, the last one before it was the Luigi Mansion.
Yeah, so like yeah,
After it was
Luigi's.
Amazon.
So here's Luigi's Mansion, and then yeah, there's the Amazon warehouse. So like we'll go into this one next. October 31st. This was Halloween 2018.
I feel so bad I couldn't have been there like to
So we
actually
still
build in
can't-
that one.
We can't see
I
you
felt
then.
so bad I couldn't build in that one because I had a terrible laptop.
Oh, this was Luigi's bootleg
whoops.
mansion.
Oh, my bad. Sorry.
You're all right.
someone there's someone in
But
the
hey, it's the
house
Rebel platform.
in-
There we go. I'm
Like-
gonna make my way back.
Have a
someone
time.
Yeah, so this
I was-
build, what this basically descended into, this was like Luigi's Mansion, but also the Yelp review mansion, because I believe this is when like everyone just went crazy with signs and just posting Yelp reviews everywhere.
Send Yelp. It's so
They're not
laggy.
spinning anymore. They used to spin.
Oh god, this bit
Oh,
of
no.
of the world is like chugging quite badly. I'm gonna see if I
Oh, the Union Gang.
lower that
Oh.
if it helps.
Oh, there are
Even
some real
I've got
bad stuff.
2070 and this shouldn't be lagging. 2070 is super easy.
Sweet. Why is
Oh,
there
God.
Tom Nook in the sky?
Wait, is there
Bones
Tom
on.
Nook in the sky?
Yeah,
Yeah, there
He
is
is
Jack
in the
the
sky,
Tom Nook.
and it is Tom Nook.
Where is he? Oh yeah, he's over
It's
here.
Yeah.
It's
I don't know
him.
why he's there. I don't remember him.
He seems to be missing some of his cheek.
Hmm.
Hmm.
Oh,
I'm
all
glad
hail
that someone
Tom
didn't
Nook.
tarnish him with a Yelp review.
I mean, maybe in the copy paste, like maybe some of them got a bit affected. Maybe Tom Nook's not feeling so good.
So what's with
He
the
doesn't
He's-
look
he's
like
got
he's
a big
feeling
old
good.
bladder on this
Yeah.
side.
He's having a bad day.
There's the big cake orb on top of the building.
Oh, the cake orb. Yeah, I remember this.
What's
Oh,
the
that's
story
easy.
behind the orb?
I cannot remember, but it just happened because we gave people cake blocks because all these builds were still done when it was survival mode still, and like we were just distributing the blocks, and we gave them a bunch of cake for some reason, and people just went ham.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's what it was.
That was where the feed thing started.
Oh no.
Oh, was it because we started giving them food on the builds?
It's
they kept
because
dying?
people were always screaming at the mods and stuff to feed them because they were starving to death.
Oh no.
We got like an indoor graveyard in here.
We caved the first time, but not again.
James, the spinning signs were too much.
Just one.
Oh,
Sorry to
yeah,
cut
they're
across.
gone.
Daniel, thank you for the 40 gift subs. Fucking hell, man. Thank you very much.
Oh,
He has your name.
But you're Daniel.
Wait a minute.
Wait.
There can't be two
It's the
Daniels.
Bedrock
What?
Daniel.
One of you has
Give
to die.
yourself subs again
No,
just to get to the counter and all.
Oh no, stop that. I was very cheeky with that, okay?
Yeah, I know, but I don't blame you for that. It's very
Dear.
satisfying.
Yeah, he was like one of the original KFCs too.
There was one in the McDonald's thing too. With
Oh yeah, because of course,
Or
there's a few other ones. Isn't there a Despacito sign? They're everywhere.
I think the reason why this is so laggy is just because how many places one proxy.
Yeah, that's very
Bagel,
laggy,
Bagel, your
but,
audio keeps cutting out. I don't know what's going on there. You might want to have a look at it. If that's okay.
Yeah, I just keep pressing the toggle mute button.
Okay, alright. Google reviews is better than Yelp. People just writing yeesh as well. Hashtag yeesh gang. 10 out of 10.
Luigi's
good
Mansion
stream.
build
so
had a lot of
cringy.
these.
There's just signs everywhere. 3 out of 10 feel personally attacked.
Guys, I'm lost. I don't know where the exit is.
just TP to someone.
I like how the
Yeah, I've
first
heard-
floor is just a mess, but like the second floor and up is actually really organized.
Yeah, they're actually like people kind of got it together, and there's like a semblance of shape. Like it oddly reminds you like the mall build now.
Oh, there's a dungeon.
There's like a proper shaft going through the entire thing with a big L in the sky.
5 out of 5 would spook again. There's just fucking Yelp reviews everywhere and like block listings.
There's a basement and all.
My personal favorite sign here is Pickle Rick, LOL, ha ha ha.
Oh, I found another
Oh,
one.
no.
Shrine.
Yeah, Pickle Rick was
Supposedly
was
it'll be funny
like the
getting it
emblem
later.
of like the mascot of the server for a long time too. Because
Yeah,
like
this build-
right
yeah, I
in our
remember that.
spawn there was just a giant Pickle Rick.
Saying welcome to hell.
Yeah,
This
funniest
build
shit I've
gives
ever
you
seen.
PTSD.
Oh,
Do you ever
man.
see like the little
Shit, I've
chamber
ever
thing
seen.
that Val made in Spawn that just basically if you go like into it, you're trapped in there, you can only see Pickle Rick, and like that's the only thing you can see besides like cobblestone. Did you ever see that?
As it should be.
Oh no.
This build gives me PTSD because I remember when you had the force field plugin for the first time.
Oh
and you used
yeah,
to-
I would just push people off the house. That was great.
and so many people died.
Yeah, please stop on that because there were a lot of deaths.
There was a guy in the town I was in that also built a Luigi mansion, and he finished it like a day before the stream. He was so pissed after the stream because like I already built it. What? And then he was so annoyed that you guys. He thought like he was like sure you stole his idea. It was weird.
Guys, I'll just be right back if that's okay. Hang on. Daniel, thank you for another 10,000 bits. Jesus Christ. Happy birthday for the other day, Dan. It's also my sub anniversary. I'm so happy to have been here a year. Can't stick around today because I've got a major essay to get done tonight, but looking forward to being here for many years to come. Jesus Christ, man. Like, thank you very much. Like, you just gave a lot there. Incredibly kind. Like, thank you. I just wanted to pause that there so I could, like, take a moment to read it.
Now. So
I'm back.
We can take it over.
I am there.
You can hear us again.
Yeah, we were
Oh.
totally not planning on taking over your channel. don't
Ah,
worry.
that's understandable. Like, to be honest, you probably run it better than me at this point. Like,
No.
let's
I
be
don't want to take it
honest.
over. I just want to get hosted once in a while, you know.
We didn't
We
make
have
the
a lot of
crowd
faith
like
in us.
actual part of it. This is not a crowd. It's one person. It's all of us. And then it's a
Wow.
Wait, oh, there's a sign here that says Minecraft YouTubers that aren't allowed here. Oh, God.
Number
Torque
one
dog.
party.
So that just says call me Kevin and noob. Yogscast not in Minecraft story mode. Oh god. I'm trying to see if there's any like the new era like
Captain
Minecraft
Sparkle's now
YouTubers like
Minecraft.
Technoblade isn't here. Because like I guess he would have only been finding his way on YouTube.
Yeah,
at
but
this point.
this was
You
kind of
still, like,
before this was
debate,
kind of
but-
before YouTube like Minecraft blew up again.
Yeah, it was.
It was the Bedrock Cube that was around the time when Minecraft blew up again.
Yeah, this was just before like the Renaissance when like I guess this was just about when like SMP Live and stuff like that was starting with like Carson. Because I think he
so.
started that in like around was it summer 2018? I think it was
think
around
so.
that time. Yeah.
Yeah,
But,
I
like
think
so,
so.
Minecraft was just like a bit more underground. Like, you know, it's very much back in full force now on YouTube, but it wasn't as common. Yeah, you can kind of see that with all like the names there.
I think sort of SMP Live just exploded it back onto the scene, especially since look, everyone's here all at once. And
Yeah, I mean, it was just fun. It was just like kind
It's
of
like Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. Everyone is here.
everyone is here. Now
But
there's
also,
like 70 SMP lives.
even
Just
the
like in
voice
Super
actor for
Smash.
Gumball, he's on the server.
Apparently. RT, please notice. I didn't notice this sign originally. I know it's been like a year and a half, but
finally
I've noticed
it.
your little corner.
He finally got noticed.
There you go, my man. RT
It
doesn't
may not
believe
have
in...
been when you expected it to happen, but it has finally happened.
There's still signs here like RT doesn't believe in the pickle cult. What was the pickle cult? I don't...
Pickle
know what
Rick.
the Pickle Cult
That
Pickle
was
Rick.
the pickle Rick.
Culture on pickles.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I imagine
yeah,
it was
you
something
didn't
to do
really
with
pay-
Pickle Rick, yeah, but...
They also have this.
I'm guessing you
secret
didn't really
boat
pay too much
cult.
attention to the survival server back then, because that was basically replaced Waluigi with Pickle Rick, and you basically have what it was.
Wait, so you're saying the evolution on the server jokes over time is we move from Pickle Rick to Waluigi?
Yeah,
Yep.
pretty much.
Yes.
No, it's
Move from
that's
one
sad.
god
floating
to
golden
another.
ants.
When are we getting Pickle Waluigi?
Pickle
What? Wait,
Waluigi.
No, don't
Don't
give him ideas, Turtle.
don't give him
Oh,
ideas.
no.
Do not
Wait,
give
I
him
want to
Right,
see the
ideas.
world
Someone's already
burn.
built that, like on the server.
There's a
I-
sign here
honestly,
that just says
someone's gonna
petition
build
for
that
RT to play Fortnite. God.
What's even the?
I'll sign that.
I mean, you. I don't.
There we
Oh,
go.
look what you did.
Technically, did back in the day.
I did. I have streamed Fortnite once. Yeah, people may not know this. Some people may just like spit on me if they pass me in the street now after mentioning this. But no, I did like March 2018. Like we did like a variety games month back when I was still like the old TF2 channel, and it wasn't really a thing. And the Fortnite was one of the games we gave a go. I came third because I hid in a bush for like 20 minutes.
I was actually terrified to mention
get
the fact that you
Einstein.
played Fortnite.
That's the only time I've ever played it. Like I never played it again. Like I gave it a go.
Fortunately, no one will ever see it.
Time to change that.
The
Hey,
VOD has
hey,
been
RT,
deleted.
you
You'll
mentioned
never
to-
find it.
Wait,
Someone
Was
back in
TikTok
2018
relevant?
you played again. Do you want to play it again?
Wait, was
Gamer?
TikTok relevant? Was TikTok
there's a-
mentioned?
TikTok
There's a
didn't
TikTok
even
room
exist
here.
back then.
There's a
That's why-
TikTok
Yes.
room. Oh my god.
there's a TikTok room.
Wait, can you teleport me over to you?
Yeah, wait.
Where's the TikTok room? Because this would have been like underground days of TikTok. The TikTok
over
room,
here.
run.
Oh no.
Oh, the realizing your dreams.
The only thing on the
Oh.
inside is the why do good girls like bad boys, bad
Oh
guys?
my
song.
god, is that era of TikTok? No,
Oh,
get
that's
out.
like
no,
ancient
no.
TikTok now. My
Oh,
god.
that's scary. Yeah, we should probably run. We should listen to the sign.
I don't follow TikTok much. I know OK Boomer was a big thing.
Yeah,
I
basically,
don't.
you don't need TikTok. You need Jesus.
Oh, did we
You
have
just
a
need
workers'
Jesus.
union? Did we have a workers' union or something?
I think there was a workers' union. Yeah, the rebellion rebranded themselves into the union.
Oh, there's the union headquarters down here.
Yeah, I
The one
remember
thing-
that was flooded with lava.
Oh, there's so many
Like, so-
fucking signs too.
Just the realizing
There's a,
dreams aren't
like,
realistic
a
by
side-
us was probably the best thing.
I believe
love.
this was the stream that actually basically said try to limit your signs, because the signs here just got out of hand. There were signs on
Yeah,
top
I
of
mean,
signs on top of signs.
We do occasionally just
Yeah.
like ban the signs these days, just because it gets too much. Yeah,
Yeah,
especially
this is
on
what
this one, it was a
This is
lot.
what happens.
We just go down here. Secret natural cave. It's just a dead end. If you're reading this, wow. It just cuts off the edge of the world.
There's also a Waluigi mini church down there.
There's a Waluigi mini church, is there?
Yeah.
Oh.
Let's see.
It's kind of scary considering that like we're just tracing the origins of Waluigi on the server. Like,
My
thought it
personal
started with
favorite
Ash,
thing
not
to build
the-
is
Yeah, I found
definitely the realize your dreams, like getting the bin to approve.
Oh no.
I
Then
found
will
the room
put the
that
true God.
single-handedly like banned signs from from build streams, pretty much.
L is real 2041. Thanos saying.
James, do you remember like kind of like all the spinning signs and that on this one too, and like how it was
Yeah, I do. I do.
basically
They
destroyed
don't seem to
it.
be working anymore,
Yeah.
which is a shame.
They've sadly
But,
stopped
yeah,
spinning
it's fun.
since.
Hmm.
It was all just a different time.
NVIDIA GPU actually just cobblestone, but probably performs better.
Oh, Jesus. Oh, here's the anxiety corner. It's now with depression and sadness. I remember this.
Oh no.
There's a bunch of Yelp
Well,
reviews still.
Some people need some time off from the build stream. They were getting traumatized by everything.
Am I too clingy? I have homework, but I'm not doing it. Do my friends tolerate me or actually like me? Oh, Jesus. Still working in full effect, I think.
That sign may be 2 years old and it's still in full force.
Yeah.
Some rooms are just timeless.
Yeah, like the anxiety corner.
I found a chicken cult, I think.
Oh, the chicken cult.
There were so
As
many
you were
churches in
chicken.
this
There was a
building.
lot of cults. Yeah.
There was
We've
some
been on this build for some time. Should we move into the next one, maybe?
Ah, yeah. No, don't worry. I'll keep us hopping between them. Don't worry.
Oh
I'm
yeah,
keeping an eye
this
on the
room.
time
This
as we go.
this is actually the build that actually gave birth to the boat church.
The boat church.
Oh yeah.
Oh, the
boat-
boat
yes, that's
church.
still a
I
thing,
remember the
kind of.
boat church. Yeah.
I think it's this room actually. Yeah,
This
it
is
is.
a church with a boat in it.
Well, the boat isn't
It's-
there
it's,
anymore. The boat has been removed.
Oh
boat
no,
god
it's
is
been desecrated.
gone. Your goddess fate.
Looks like
Or-
it's set
or-
sail.
Or
Monaco, I'm disconnecting
Sorry.
you for. No.
Please. Oh, he's gone.
It's
the boat
Egad's.
isn't there.
Why?
I just went into
He is
Egad's hut and there's just a sign to say computer screen with gay hentai on it. That's just called yaoi.
Oh, lovely.
No, Egad,
nice.
you can't watch that. What?
Oh,
Hi, Twitch
TOS.
admins. How are you?
it's so cursed. It's
Very
so
good.
cursed.
How are you?
Hi, Shigeru Miyamoto. Please.
If I ever get sponsored by Nintendo someday, we're just gonna like pop a blanket over like all of these jokes we've made about their properties, and just
replace
pretend
it.
they
Yeah,
don't
Egad
exist.
is a nice, good person who would never do anything horrible like.
You just replace
Watch
the entire
Yaoi.
video with just a blank screen that.
Yeah, it's like we never talked about like
Luigi
Waluigi climaxing and screaming "Wow!" Like that's not something that happened. Shigeru,
Who's Waluigi?
don't worry.
I'm pretty sure Miyamoto already has you on a list.
Probably.
Miyamoto's like, so I've heard you built Luigi's mansion, and you just like, yeah, and you just hand him like a JPEG of someone else's build.
Actually, with this
Oh,
one
no.
too, because this was Luigi's new mansion. This was before. Was Luigi's Mansion 3 announced at this point in time? I can't
It
remember.
wasn't.
No,
Luigi's
it was
Mansion
not.
came out
I don't
in
think
It was
so.
not
2019.
relevant.
This is 2018, and it
Yeah,
wasn't.
this
even
is
announced.
2018 because Luigi's Mansion 3 only came out last year.
I am afraid we are predicting the
that's-
future.
Oh God,
We should have a
it's
hat
lagging
thing.
real bad the longer we stay on this map. I feel like we should hop on to the next one.
There is something
Okay,
quite
good
poetic about
idea.
the fact that the boat church, which became one of the biggest churches on the server, was put underneath the staircase.
Oh Jesus.
There's
Just like
something
Harry
poetic
Potter.
about this.
Oh, and here's
Oh, here's the
Hey.
Amazon
Yeah,
build.
the
part of the
Amazon
boat
warehouse.
church.
Yep, this was the Christmas build.
This is the original
Our
spot
private
for
joke once
another failed.
Yeah,
build
so
as
this
well.
was so this was the original
Oh,
site of
Right here.
a build
The
that happened
Christmas
after we
build.
tried like
This
Fallout
is
76
exactly what I
uninstalled itself on stream. And the original build site, because I remember it was a real fucking weird one, because like that's when we found out like Notch was just like hanging out in the channel basically, and like we showed him Pickle Rick and stuff like that too. Apparently it was the first time he'd seen Minecraft in years, which I thought was quite funny. But like there was like a very chaotic build that happened on this site.
There he
Where it was
is.
just everyone had like just spammed like dirt towers and stuff like that. And you know, and just like the papa of Minecraft was basically just watching and like so taken aback and confused. Like that was a really
he
weird
is.
stream in retrospect.
It was really funny for that stream too because they enabled PvP near the end of it, and everyone just on a
I
murder
have
spree.
found
It was
him.
so much fun.
Everyone just murdered each other.
I have found
Yeah.
him. Remember
Who
this
is him?
boy?
Oh, Magnus! He's in prison. Oh god, yeah, because this was after we finished Minecraft story mode.
Magnus is still here.
He's
If I
still
remember correctly,
enshrined.
didn't Epi build this?
Yeah, so
Yeah, it
Magnus
was
was
Epi.
originally on the build site, but then we were just like, fuck this, and we just imprisoned him and built over him.
And then Epi was like, what?
Yeah, like Epi
Yes,
wasn't here for the
they-
build, he just logged back on the next day, and it's like, why is my like Magnus like imprisoned on the server?
Why is there an Amazon warehouse next to my build?
Oh, here's the end me sign too.
I didn't know
Fun
that
fact,
you could just
every
copy-
sign was manually placed.
Yeah,
I
all I
didn't know
wanted
how
for
to
Christmas
go
is
and
the
copy and
pain to
paste.
stop. I remember this.
We also had the Easter eggs hidden out on. We manually did this. We both want to die. Some of them say, "Hey, look at James's Twitch," and just
Oh, Jesus.
random references.
The inside of the warehouse is an absolute mess, and I don't even know how you're supposed to get
Oh,
around.
God.
Yeah,
There's
like
people.
you cannot navigate this thing. Like once you go inside, like you're just lost. Like here's like the Christmas Wonderland entrance. Like
Oh,
welcome to Santa's
didn't think
gulag.
you actually
Oh
go
no.
inside.
Oh no.
Like Amazon factory now in Estonia. Girlfriend cheated. Thanks Santa. 99 out of 10.
Oh no.
Saw
Big
mommy
Chungus.
kissing Santa. 5 out of 10. I got the wrong iPhone color. Oh no.
Probably
Some
my
reason
favorite
like
vote from
no
Radical was in
safety regulations within this building.
Yeah, this one's just a death trap. Like it's impossible to actually navigate it.
For some reason, I thought you said I saw Mama dissing Santa.
I saw Mama dissing Santa. Packaging room upstairs. All elves and illegal ROM sweatshop department report upstairs. Oh yes, we are violating human rights in this one again too, because the elves didn't have rights.
Oh yeah, now
Minecraft
the elves
classic.
didn't have
Yeah.
any rights. I think there was also a gay club somewhere, so
There is.
There
It
always
is
is.
hidden
We're
somewhere
picking up.
in the factory somewhere. There
this
is
is
a
like
gay
a
club.
hellhole. This is terrible just to look at.
Yeah, it was weird too, because like this was before like because there weren't really many other people doing like the 100 player build formats at this point. So these are like the early days of popularizing the concept of Minecraft slavery, which is my claim to fame on the internet now, apparently.
Oh wow.
Because
What do
that's
you know
apparently
for?
like a trending popular thing in like the Minecraft community, and this is where it started because we just kept violating human rights on the Minecraft server.
I found a feed us sign.
Did you find a feed us sign?
Yeah, I did.
Oh, where is it?
It's like,
Hang on.
Jeff, just TP to me.
Okay.
Well, to be
It's,
fair, this build was absolutely horrible when it actually came to giving food to people who needed food.
Is it over here?
Wait, so
Yeah,
hold on, is
feed-
this the first?
This might
is
be
this
the
the
first
first
one.
documented
Jeff's private
case?
mansion. Feed us or we free him, and it's in reference to Magnus.
This is
Oh
also
my
the
God.
very first. This is the last
First
thing we had.
documented case of
Floating.
Feed Us on the oldest RT server.
I believe this is the last time we actually had floating text allowed, just to build because of just how obnoxious.
Oh, just to actually take a quick aside for the stream, because James mentioned this earlier for the UK. They were doing a clap at 8 p.m. for the NHS. I can confirm we're doing that in Ireland as well, so we might just take a moment if that's okay. Because everyone who's in the UK and Ireland's actually getting a clap in at the moment. I don't think you guys will be able to hear it, but
Please clap.
get our
Yeah,
claps in,
Oh, I can
lads.
hear it now.
Can we get a
Get
pod
an
jam?
applause.
Wait,
for
we
the
all clap on
NHS?
mic.
Can
How's
we
this
get a
gonna
poggers
sound?
in chat, boys?
I can't clap. I have pushed the talk. Turn it
Oh,
off.
Jesus.
Pod jam for the
Push and talk
NHS.
is
I did too.
Stupid
I did too.
hard.
I just turned that off.
Yeah, of course.
Person
This...
next door is flexing. They're using a pan.
Oh my god. Wait, they're using
Oh,
frying
wow.
pans.
Yeah, they're using a frying pan
No.
and bashing it with a spoon.
Oh my
Why?
god.
That's
Of course-
cheating.
Of course, like the clap it's going out, of course, for all the medical staff currently and essential workers in these trying times, because you know society's kind of on their shoulders right now, and we kind of need them to fucking survive. So thanks,
Some
lads.
people are being violated in the background. I can hear.
Oh, it's good to see. I'm
Just
just
imagine I'm
looking out
clapping
the
right now, I
window,
can't
just like
clap.
everyone
Yeah.
else.
It was at this moment that I noticed that noise reduction mutes all the claps.
Oh god.
Twitch is censoring my clapping. No, not Twitch. What, Discord? Yes.
Yeah, Discord. Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, everyone's getting the clapping. think we'll just be here another minute. Yeah, I think everyone's hopping back inside now. We can see. It's good to get that in. I think, because I mentioned this one on the stream with the lads the other day, because, like, and I feel terrible about this in retrospect, right? Because I remember in, like, the lads stream, I mentioned at one point I had to shut the curtains because there was some bollocks shining a light into my apartment. Turns out, Ireland was doing a thing at that exact time where they were shining lights for all the healthcare workers in particular. And I just didn't catch it because, like, it was kind of just, like, cobbled together on the day. Because I was wondering, because there was a bunch of lights just, like, being shone into my apartment while I was streaming. I was just thinking, like, who's this bastard just shining a torch at me? But I was like, no, there actually was a reason for it, and I felt kind of terrible after the fact when I realized what it was.
Oh no!
Nice. It's just some random person who just thought. You know,
honestly, because like,
really fun
there was just a guy with a torch and he was just pointing it like at the window. And it's like, what the fuck is your problem?
You know what would sound really fun today? Harass my neighbors with a flashlight.
Yeah, so apparently there was a reason for that. I just wanted to mention that too because I worked out what that was and I felt quite bad about it.
Or they could have just been doing that just for the crack.
Oh no!
Oh Jesus! The dog is upset.
I found Vault 76.
Oh yeah.
Wait, is Vault 76 here?
Yeah.
Where is
it?
it?
Game.
Radiation.
Is it next to the arrow with the beacons? Oh my god, it is. Is this Vault 76 or 7.6?
76, I think. I think the middle thing is just a.
Oh, okay. Oh yeah, it's just missing textures. It just works. Who's laughing now? Todd Howard. Oh god.
Yeah, this was after the. I remember this.
Like the original spot was when we were trying to do the stream and then it didn't work. Then we went here and then that didn't work.
Every once in a while, I still get this overwhelming like craving just to try Fallout 76 again. Because I want to see the lore, like behind the game, and you know, like I love that in Fallout. But every time I pick it up, I just like put it down like 10 minutes later and realize like no, it's still bad. Like it's just not worth it.
You could just look up some videos about it. You could just look up some videos online about it.
I mean, I've seen them, but like I like playing it too. You know, I like the idea of just playing the quest, but it's just such a disappointing game.
I mean, but is it worth it in this case?
Yeah,
it's
just not worth
dumpster
it.
fire. You know, it's like seeing a car crash. You don't want to look away, but at the same time, you realize, oh god, the humanity.
Just a shout out to some of these signs here too. This is like the Elf Union rising up. In particular, Mrs. Claus is a thought is here.
No,
that's great.
That's a classic sign right there.
eBay.
Remember the subscribe to PewDiePie meme?
We got a Tesla sign out here.
That was definitely not.
Wait, was this when subscribe? Like this was when the race for like T-Series was still on, and like people gave a shit about that, wasn't it?
Apparently.
I feel like we're also going for internet history, just looking at.
Well,
the
it's
builds
kind of
as well.
represented in the builds. That's the thing. You can see what was on people's minds at the time.
It's a
I
time
personally
capsule.
wanted to unsubscribe from PewDiePie and subscribe to T-Series because of how much it was getting spammed. I understood the message, but it was getting annoying.
Oh no.
We aren't against Christmas. We aren't against Amazon. We aren't against Joy. We are only against Santa. In parentheses, RTGame. We wish to bring happiness and independence to all the elves.
Here's the elf hospital too. Yeah, I can see this. Given by Etsy, it's just a bed on like water. Oh
Hi, James.
no.
Hey James, welcome back.
Hello.
The poor elf
Just did some
hospital.
clapping.
Welcome back, James. Yeah, we took a moment there to just talk about it too.
Oh,
I
went
see a
clapped, and then
heart.
my dog got upset. So.
I see a heart, and I go up to it, and it all just says "All Hail Santa."
There's a reviews wall that just says this place sucks on ice. Oh, it says it's 2 out of 5 as well, because that was still kind of a meme on the channel. Because I know we got like a 2 out of 5 star emote back in the day, just because like we got so many emote slots so quickly. So like I was just like scrambling to represent stuff. So like we got 2 out of 5 from like I think Parkasaurus. Anyone remembers that video from back in the day? That was still like kind of showing up. Like that emote has actually been retired, just because it wasn't one of the less relevant ones.
Oh look, a diving board.
Oh god. Oh, here's the only accepts bitcoins. That's still here. I thought that was like a demonetized sign.
demonetized
They look very
Bitcoins.
similar.
They do look very
Honestly,
similar.
V-Bucks.
Demonetized Bitcoins. They were already seeing what the future was gonna be like.
Oh, here's a sign that just happily says life is pain as well. That's always good to see.
Yeah, it's a classic.
The good old days of humans suffering on the Minecraft server, you know.
Luckily, there's most of it blockaded by this candy cane.
It's like people complain about the builds these days, like, God, we're so restricted, you know, and you're so mean to us. Like, back in these days, people died during the builds, and like, we'd kill them for fun. Like, you know, I remember many a time I just drop a bucket of lava on someone's head because it was hilarious.
Back in my day, it was okay to kill random people.
We just murdered people like on these builds, and they would lose all their blocks when they died too.
Hey guys, what was your highest kill count? I think mine was like 3.
I think mine was actually in the 10s. So
I flooded the
damn.
basement with lava once.
Go blub, blub.
No.
I love just torturing just random people. I think I was not a good mod.
There was a lot more suffering in the old builds. Like, we've kind of moved away from like the human rights violations since then, and just kind of, you know, let's just be creative and like not torture everyone.
I remember with RT in the call saying, "Oh yeah, I wasn't that good of a mod. Like a good few people."
Oh dear.
Who hasn't killed a few people here and there?
When I crashed the server, that was a total wipeout. So I think...
Every time the server would die, like everyone would just like be completely disconnected. Like we have to give all the resources out again because like
I just straight up like
we didn't have any plugins.
It's like we're all here just like killing everyone with swords. He just straight up drops a nuke on us.
Oh no.
I once flooded the basement full of people with lava. That was pretty fun.
I remember when Dan would go around and whenever he'd see the rebel bases, he would just fill them with lava.
Yep.
Oh,
I'm so sick of them. Santa's Grotto. Oh, and here's a sign to like Hammy playing Fidget Spinner Simulator too. Hammy has 6,943 hours.
I've spoken with him.
Right now it's over. That's at like 10,000.
He's over 10,000 now. Yeah. He like Hammy just leaves Fidget Spinner Simulator open like all the time.
No, he's always playing it. He constantly plays.
Yeah, he just racks up hours on it. Like I think he's going for like the world record, like to have the most amount of hours played on Fidget Spinner Simulator.
And the dev actually contacted him for getting one of the achievements that only 3 people have, and one of them is actually the dev itself.
Oh no! Yeah, like, he's going all out for like completion on that.
Imagine getting in the Guinness World Book of Records for playing a Fidget Spinner Simulator.
Most amount of hours, yeah. Like 6,943 hours, like how many days of time is that? If you divide it by 24, like, I think that's like, I think it's close to like 80 days or something like that.
It is 289 days.
289 days, so he's almost got a year of in-game time on Fidget Spinner Simulator.
Oh, that's
he's almost got a year.
Latest number right now. He has 11,755 hours at the moment.
So he's got over a year. So like 1 year of Hammy's life has had Fidget Spinner Simulator open on his desktop.
I mean, I must say that is time well spent.
79167.
A solid year of this man's life has been spent on this game.
I'm
sure he doesn't regret it at all.
Oh god.
You know, it was like some people say, like, you know, like in 1,000 hours you can master a skill. How many times can you master Fidget Spinner Simulator? Oh, Jesus. Oh, wait, I hear there's a cow here. It's an animal that's still alive.
Kill it.
Kill it.
I'm tempted to. I'm tempted to.
Kill it.
Put it out
Set
with
it on
its
fire.
misery.
Death.
If you
Oh,
do
God.
kill it, you're gonna get a really stern warning from PETA.
Okay, and here's like the Magnus prison as well. Yeah, he's just in there.
Now I can guess why people are calling me a criminal now.
Here's Santa's secret fireplace. Warning, super hot, don't touch without gloves. 10 out of 10 would die again, Santa. Oh no.
This was before. I remember the Amazon thing. It wasn't that chaotic, which was lovely. So you could have a sort of manageable conversation and chat. Then it ended up going like a mile a minute. Come like the next stream, which be interesting.
Oh god. Okay,
there
should we
are
hop on to the next
apartments.
world?
I think that is the Bedrock Cube.
The Bedrock Cube. Oh god, so we got to spend a while on that one then, because that was 2 of the biggest, like, kind of, I guess, highlight videos to come from all the sessions combined.
Also, there's 2 builds as well.
Yeah, there's 2 builds. Like that was like a 2-parter thing. Like the most viewed video on the channel comes from this build. Yeah, I'm just gonna teleport to James. Get myself over. This one's gonna lag like a motherfucker. Like this one's pretty bad.
Oh boy.
Remember all them like withers people spawned in here?
Oh god.
Oh,
there was a player that was really active that lived really close to here, and they logged in one day and like said, and then they just see in chat. I just see in chat like, what the fuck is that? And then like we all knew immediately that it was a Bedrock Cube. That was it was like.
Yep.
Oh,
I'm just up in the render distance. I want to try get this one in.
There's a second one too that happened, and they wanted to go into both of the streams, but they didn't realize that it went on without them. So they just logged on, and they just had so much disappointment.
So this one, just to talk about this one too. So this was like probably the first time that the build sessions kind of went, I guess, viral on YouTube, because this build in particular, in like the weeks after it, there was like 40 people making their own version of like the Bedrock Cube. Some people literally copy pasting the title of the video on YouTube. So like this was like the really big one back in the day that kind of put Minecraft slavery on the map as far as like the wider community is concerned.
Yeah, there's something always to be happy about. Oh yeah, what did you do in your life? Minecraft slavery.
Minecraft slavery, you know, like I've destroyed countless civilizations, like violated human rights and enacted slavery. Like that's my YouTube career.
It sure is something to be proud of.
It's an amazing feat that the United Nations has not already knocked at the door.
They actually shout out to the United Nations too, because like their official Twitter, like for the United Nations Foundation, like they replied to like one of my posts. So despite all these violations of human rights, I've been acknowledged by the United Nations.
Wow.
And they supported me. So I don't know what that says.
Thank you for supporting my slavery.
This is a giant
I think no, and like that's no joke. Like it's because like for Hope from Home, like they actually replied. Like I retweeted it. So yeah, so like we've actually been acknowledged by the United Nations. I don't think they know about all this stuff, so that's kind of funny.
There's a giant block text on the wall that just says "God has abandoned us," and yeah.
Oh Jesus, yeah. There's so much in this one because this was such a fun like premise, I think, for the build too. Like we literally just had the cube and like we just locked people inside, and it was like Lord of the Flies as like you know violence like unfolded on the server. Because like in this one too, like it was survival mode and people could kill each other. And some people did just like go around murdering each other as much as they could. Like they didn't want to build.
I remember people just avoiding my build as much, finding it as just too cursed because well you'd see.
I remember some people somehow managed to get out of the Bedrock Cube, and we have no idea how they did it.
Yeah, there was 1 or 2 people that like slipped out of bounds. I was confused about that too. Like we eventually let them out of the cube. For part 2 of this build, but
like they loaded in the wrong chunk and then they just up and went.
Yeah, I think that's what it was. Like this one destroyed the server when you implemented it too, James, didn't it?
Oh yeah, there was a bit of an issue. Some people seem to think that I made a mistake where I tried filling in the entire Bedrock cube with Bedrock, but because there was a crash earlier today, or not today, but when we did the stream, it loaded in like the wrong points for the region I set. So this, well, the server crashed. Not entirely my fault, but it just filled like half of it just went, and it was all gone. But it still worked. So
it still worked. Yeah,
you can actually still see that if you go to the top of the Bedrock Cube.
There is like an inside bit of the Bedrock Cube that you can see, where I think like the boundary was a bit weird. Because there's like an inner Bedrock Cube. I was like on top of like the main one.
Yeah, you can very clearly see it if you like go to the top of the Bedrock Cube. You can very clearly see where it all messed up.
Oh yeah, okay, I can see it here. Yep. So we didn't get to utilize the full height of the Bedrock Cube in the end.
Yeah.
This was like the funky bit that people didn't really see, which is quite funny.
People definitely tried to see it. They built like walls to try to go to up to people try to scale it on the sides.
So many people needed redstone torches for the entire thing because it's insanely dark when you're in there.
Oh god, people are saying scam. This like, you know when like you buy like if you buy like a box of pasta or something, there's like a cardboard insert in the box, but you can't see it, so it looks like there's more pasta inside than there actually is.
Like
That's
half
what's
the
going
cube
on.
isn't even utilized.
Yeah, 80% air.
Hey, you think that's bad? The other
There's
day
just
when I
basically
got
like a lace bag.
Oh no.
I mean, the other day when I got a special K, there was a shreddy in there.
Oh no, that's just not on.
A single shreddy.
Single
Yeah,
Sue
I
'em.
posted in there, and everyone was just like, they just immediately pointed out to the fact there's gravy in the background, not the fact that there's a shreddy.
Oh no.
Wait,
What's
why
a
were you
shreddy?
having gravy with cereal?
Look, the point is that the fact that there was a shreddy.
Why were you having gravy with cereal?
We'll get there when we get
Did
there.
he say gravy?
Bagel,
Yeah, why are you
what's a
having
shreddy?
gravy
Oh
with
my
cereal?
god.
Why are you doing
I
that?
think it's well
We'll
understood
get there when
that
we get
bagel
there,
connects
okay?
to-
Bring up the UN. We can't have this.
I'm gonna retweet the United Nations again. It's like, hang on, lads, we gotta talk about this.
I didn't actually have gravy, guys. There's just gravy powder in the background.
So I know this
Oh.
one person that commits war crimes on the daily.
Oh no.
Yeah, with cereal and gravy.
Does
Someone needs to
that.
stop this man.
Sounds like the beginning of like a rap or something.
First it was Doritos and milk, and now it's cornflakes and
don't remind
gravy.
me.
Look,
Oh,
if anything,
God.
the Maltesers and garlic mayo was probably the worst one because I actually felt
Oh
bad
my
after having it.
god.
Maltesers and garlic mayo. That's disgusting. I'm sorry.
That's horrendous.
Okay, garlic mayo.
Garlic mayo and chocolate. Like, ugh.
That's vile.
Thankfully,
Okay,
that one didn't
let's
get
not a
move
good
on from this
combination.
subject.
That one thankfully was forgotten by everyone except for this moment. So everyone, it's just
Yeah, chat is like judging you harshly right now, Bagel.
Don't worry, Bagel. I'll solve this. You know how you can buy like jalapenos in jars of like brine or whatever to preserve them?
no.
Yeah.
yeah.
Just drinking the pure jalapeno brine.
No, stop.
No.
Stop. No,
No.
stop. Stop. It's worse than
that's
pineapples
you
on
guys
pizza.
see that?
This is
It is
worse
like
than
it is like a
pineapple.
spicy drink.
You
and
think
it is
pineapple
cool.
and pizza is bad, but Sweden really do be out here having bananas on
Yeah.
pizza.
This is worse.
I had onions, pineapple, and like barbecue sauce all on the one pizza.
No, stop.
What a nice
Everyone
recipe. I'll
in
try
chat
it
is
tomorrow.
Right
That photo.
So
that
to
Manny
to
posted
say
once.
to stop us from puking on the stream at this point,
Let's
back
go
to the
hell.
build, the hole.
Yeah.
We gotta talk about the hole
Yes, whole good.
because
Oh, very
this
nice.
is the most viewed thing on the YouTube channel. Like the highlights for this has 12 million views. And I have always been of the camp, and I think like we were talking about as like the mods earlier. Like we don't think it deserves the attention it's gotten. Because like this one was just like an aftermath of the Bedrock Cube where we just dug a hole. Like, and that's it.
I think it was great, to be honest.
But like
It was dug so efficiently that you can just fall to the.
there was no build theme. Like that's the thing. Like it's just a hole.
I think
team
the
was
thing
rad.
was we were gonna build a city underneath, like in the void, but that didn't work.
Yeah,
So
so
like it took too long, so we couldn't actually do that.
so like, it's just but that's it. It's like a half-baked stream. But
I did
that's
get
the
one
thing.
tower done.
When you say it in that
on
way, it's a bit sad, to be honest.
Yeah, like
I'm
'cause
upset that people removed the diving board.
we never got to do anything in the void
Glimpse
here.
of Freedom's still there.
It's like an odd tower. Make a part 2. No, we're not making a part 2. Like, no joke.
Part
Like, for the highlights video for this one, like, I honest to God consider just not uploading it because I thought the Bedrock Cube was just more interesting with, like, everything that happened there.
People
Yeah.
didn't seem to think so.
Agreed.
But, like,
I can
some
say-
people were very excited for the hole in particular, so, like, I caved in the end to basically peer pressure, and it's just like, okay.
I mean,
We'll,
you can't
we'll
delete
upload the
the
whole-
whole stream. I mean, the.
Can we mute
Goodbye,
Bagel?
Bagel.
Like, thankfully for the most viewed video spot, it does look like the chunk build at some point will overpass it because the chunk build's about a month old and it's got under about 10 million views now, which is like the only thing that's ever come close to those terms of views is the whole build itself. So like gradually, I think over time this will surpass it. But yeah, this was just the stream where we dug a hole. Like that was it. We just And people
the
love the
server
idea.
Really liked it though. I remember that. It was really happy to run it. Well, actually, oh wait, did it crash? Oh, it probably crashed.
Probably crashed.
It probably crashed.
Yeah, 3 times actually.
Oh yeah, there was another snap in this one. There's another
Yeah.
snap in this one.
Oh yeah, there's even a
The
sign
final time it
saying,
worked well though.
There was a
"Here
few
marks the
snaps.
spot of the big snapping. Rest in peace. Artie took the kids, and now he took the lives of all the elevator folk."
Oh, the elevator folk. Yeah, I remember they had a little like kind of society. You can see bits
that
of
was
them here.
great.
Do you remember the glimpses into freedom?
The what?
Oh, the glimpse
Yeah,
into
glimpse into
freedom.
freedom.
the
Oh,
small
glimpse.
window.
Yeah. Break the glass and we'll break your ass, the window man.
Like I remember, like I was still a player in these
Oh,
times,
no.
and I had like a bunch of red glass in my inventory, and I was just trying to like patch it every minute or so whenever someone broke a glass. Yeah,
Oh,
because they'd be
God.
going at it for like a minute because it was just lagging really bad. It would eventually break, and then I place it. Take another like 20 seconds for it to register. I place the block there, and it was interesting.
Oh,
A
God.
glimpse
Oh,
into
yeah,
freedom
you
sounds
asked
like
to write
something
that
you put
thing
in.
with the force field, and you pushed off a few people.
I did
off
push a few people
Yeah.
into the void, I think. Yeah. Oh,
Yeah.
oh, you know, people are on the edge. Yeah, that's right. And I just knocked them in the pit and they died.
it.
And like
A
I
glimpse
think
into-
I think like the highlights of this open up with like people like begging for food too, and like I just say like no, they don't need it or something. So like again, this helped popularize the idea of Minecraft slavery even more.
Also,
After Papa
this
in survival.
this
and over here
this
you have
build
the screen
destroyed
not
the
taken.
sponge market in the server afterwards.
Oh
I
God, yeah, it
remember
did.
that the people who were really mad about the fact that you were just giving out sponges to everyone.
Yeah,
was
we
like-
destroyed the
because it
economy.
crashed the
Sure.
survival
SMH, Dan,
market.
don't you know that sponges are a valuable block in Minecraft?
Oh no.
Meanwhile, after this stream, Dickinton managed to get so much iron that like we didn't need to go mining for the rest of the entire duration of the server. We just had so much iron.
RT, do you
God.
remember how people just like were building the wall with like other blocks and stuff as well, like pumpkins or something, and then
I'm trying to like
No,
just like
you didn't
recreate
allow
like
for it.
the thumbnail here because like this is like the one that everyone's seen, like just the hell text. I like it was upside down because the only reason it was upside down in the thumbnail is because I couldn't get a good angle. I remember that. Like I just couldn't. I was just like struggling to get a good picture of the pit. So it's like okay, this will do.
Just hell is good enough.
Just
yeah, it was
hell.
at the edge of the world. Like a big issue we faced in the old survival world was just actually finding places because everywhere was populated.
Yeah,
Everyone, you know.
no, it's true.
So like, there's a big map thing where like
You will
go over
notice
it,
that- you will
basically
notice
just
that the-
pick out. Oh yeah, this could be a good build spot. This could be also a good spot, and like just had this map of the entire server from one end to the other.
You will notice that at the later server builds, they're either island builds or they're just in the middle of other builds.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I think for the most part, like we did actively try to find a lot of islands. Like I know for like Starbucks Island, like YouTube was an island.
Ireland was an
Ireland,
island,
yeah,
but
Ireland was
Ireland was
Bogwarts
an
an
island. Bogwarts was in
Ireland,
the middle of
yeah.
like a swamp that was just unused.
But then again, that was the last stream, so like it didn't really matter.
Yeah,
Where
no,
it
that was the last one we did. Like the old ones, I guess.
Mm,
Should we hop on to the next one?
The next one is
Okay.
Starbucks.
Next one is Oh God,
Starbucks.
Starbucks.
Oh, that's
That was a
classic.
fun one.
I think
This is
that was so
this
much
is
fun
what
to
I would
do.
consider to be the normie build stream because this is the one that has been very popular for like media.
This one, like I've done interviews specifically talking about this build in particular. Like I did one for The Verge, and like I talked about it again for like Polygon a while back. Because for whatever reason, people find this one just fascinating. That we just got everyone on the server. We said make Starbucks, and this is what they did. It's this weird kind of blend of like creativity and I guess capitalism that came together, in this like really just weird way. But like, this is like one of like the really just iconic ones I think we've done. It's just Starbucks. It's just a bunch of them.
Like I
People
said,
actually
this one
started
wasn't a
making-
proper island. We just had to like cut.
Yeah, I remember because like we were on before like the stream started and we just like sandwiched like a piece of it away.
Oh yeah.
It's not an
Oh,
island.
no.
We need to make it an island.
Yeah, like it was like a peninsula originally, so we just cut it off from the mainland.
Was this the one that people
Good
set up a
server is hard to
picnic
escape.
for beforehand?
Alright,
Sorry?
Yes. Was this the one that people set up a picnic for beforehand?
I mean, some people would just be waiting.
There
on
was
the
a
server.
picnic, yeah. There were people on hand for this build to actually feed people who were building.
Oh yeah, that was the first time the picnic was organized, but
Yeah.
it was.
Like,
Very
some of the
fun.
cakes are still here from the picnic because like this was the original site of it.
Oh,
Yeah.
just after
When it
finding
comes to
survival,
when it comes to survival builds, this is probably the most organized one.
Yeah, like amazingly, like this one just worked really well. I remember as well like this separate island here because some people branched off from the mainland. Like Arbucks was established over here, and this was like a really like kind of neat part of the island. Yeah, I remember this one too, and like the water. It's just like a little cafe, and it was just like really structured.
One thing I really love about this build, though, is the fact that you have a lot of genuinely really nice-looking coffee shops, and then you have signs that just say, "Hey, look, freedom."
Yeah, it's like a weird mix. Like
you've got
now, for some reason, Starbucks is associated with slavery on the server too. Again, I hope they never sue, but
Oh no! Don't jinx it.
yeah, we got to be careful about that.
someone
found a,
made a
I
cross
found a
that
gay
said,
club
"Here
today.
lies McJesus, committed deaths Pasito."
Oh no!
Oh,
No.
Don't forget,
Another,
don't
uh,
forget the
bad
Starbucks
flags up here.
parkour. Don't forget the Starbucks parkour that was also organized by some people.
Starbucks parkour. Oh god, yeah, this bit in the sky, the parkour map for Starbucks.
Oh yeah, you started breaking that because you didn't like the floating bits.
Oh, it's so fucking stupid that like it even exists. But yeah, I remember this. Oh god, no, like this was honestly, I think, one of like my favorite builds for like the longest while. Like I think I give it to the planets build now because I think that's just one of the
Oh, that
coolest
one was
concepts
great.
we've done. Fucking
That
love
was
the
really
planet one.
good.
Parkour.
But
Oh,
like
like the
this
great
held the
some
spot
way.
for a very long time.
There's
Just
another
like,
gay club as well.
Yeah, I found the club
Of
if
course
anyone
it's a
wants to
gay
come
club.
to
of
me.
course, it's a gay club. Yeah, gay.
There's
It's
a
a
gay club in
time-honored
every
tradition.
single one of them.
Yeah, there was
Wait,
always
gay
a
club, I
gay
think I
club.
heard
Oh
one.
yes.
An example of what I was talking of, I've just found this really nice cafe, and it's nice and underground, and it has a balcony, and it's got some nice shelves and
already here,
decoration, and then
Bagel.
you look at the menu, and it's utter bullshit. $3.50.
Yeah, it's like welcome to Starbucks. Breeding is $500, existing is $200, seeing is $400, smelling is $300, coffee is $1,000.
And just living costs money to be here.
Even existing.
That's just what the United States is at this point, isn't it?
There's just
You better not
wait.
be-
Chili Willy.
There's just
not be
one of the cafes here with just signs to say your life is meaningless. Oh no!
Oh,
I don't
God,
remember
there's
this
a-
one.
There's one of these coffee shops which looks absolutely lovely, but one of the menu items is just crack
Oh
cocaine.
no, I'm sorry for any.
Oh god.
Oh, they made like a little harbor for boats and everything.
Yeah, that's
Small
how everything-
coffee, $20. Medium coffee, $40. Large, $100. And jumbo, your firstborn.
Like there's a cage for naughty baristas.
Oh no.
Oh,
Country
no.
Frappuccino
Wait, what
no.
kind of naughty?
Bob
Oh,
Extreme.
that's like
TK,
misbehaving.
no.
Oh, was Ross Bob still a thing back then?
I think
Ross Bob
so.
was still a thing. Yeah, like Ross Bob was more in like the limelight then, because I was still like I probably just finished playing The Sims 4, which is like when the last time like he cropped up on the channel.
Alright.
Yes,
Good old Ross
I
Bob.
lo- This menu is great.
Indeed.
This menu
still
sells
find it
empty
s-
bottles and
I still find it
water.
so surreal how Ross Bob died, then came back from the dead just to feed Afraid.
Yeah, no, they,
Managed
like
once again.
Wait, was that
I've
the same stream where the dab got introduced?
like a part of me's always been tempted to like revisit like the Bob family household, but like ever since I tried for Sims 4 and like it didn't quite work, like I just want to keep it as is because I like it's like the perfect like 4-part story and like it just concludes like so well and there's no reason to ever extend it. I think like even like when I've been getting back into The Sims lately, like I was tempted like in like the birthday stream to make Ross Bob, but it's like I didn't want to do it. That's why I made Barbara instead because like who gives a fuck about her?
I mean, there's always the very new CGI remake.
Oh no.
Disney turns those out like non-stop. You could do that every 5 seconds with Ross Bob.
Oh yeah, I remember at the end of the stream that James made a rainbow or something.
There was a rainbow.
Hmm?
Oh, there was a rainbow that was moved in, wasn't there, James?
Yeah, there was a rainbow made out of armor stand.
Yeah, so there was a nice little plugin I found that day, and I thought I'd try and show it off. You just
Wait, no, I
threw
tried
a
to teleport
snowball,
to you.
and it would make this crazy rainbow. Yeah, it wasn't like a permanent thing though, unfortunately. But yeah, it was a little cool addition.
Yeah, I remember that.
I
Now.
remember it did
It's fun.
mess up one time and like get stuck like in
Oh,
water and just
Yeah,
crashes.
once, yeah. Oh, it crashed.
It's
No.
right outside of my town.
Was that also at the same time you introduced the new plugin that just let you just write dab whenever you wanted, just at the click of a button?
Yes.
I'm
yes,
just
in
flying
fact, I
around.
have that, in fact.
Oh no.
I'm just flying around the build and I find this one coffee shop that's called R-Bucks and it's just a communist logo on top of it.
Oh
no.
no.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Oh god.
Oh yes,
This
that-
is reviews of
Oh, I wasn't-
reviews
And
too.
when you go inside, there's just no food inside.
Yeah, the
They even have
Just
a
Dabs
road
plugin
network.
was actually made by does anyone remember Goatee at all?
I
He-
do.
Oh, yeah,
Goatee,
I
oh
remember.
yeah.
God.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was a long
Thanks.
time ago. He sort of helped me a bit when we were looking for server space
Yeah.
and stuff, and very kindly offered some of his own.
Yeah, I remember that.
But yeah, he made the Just Stabbed plugin as well.
Just dab.
Hey Jim, can you give that back, please?
Well, I actually contacted him before the stream about it. He hasn't got back to me yet, but you never
Oh,
know.
no.
Oh no.
Yeah, so
Well,
here's
we need
also
that,
like
we
the
need
fancy slave
that.
seller with the RT Bucks seal of approval. Help us. Oh god. In case like anyone has ever wondered why Starbucks is associated with slavery in the modern builds, like this is why. This is where it comes from.
I do
Also, I
like
wanna point
the
out
big
that-
logo.
After this build, like
Oh, well.
every town started having their own like little Starbucks, just in their town as like a subsidiary
yeah.
of this build, and be like,
Oh,
oh hey, go to the rock bottom Starbucks, and like people are actually there selling like potions and stuff. It was weird.
Like
Yeah,
it's
some of
rare
them
to
have
actually
delivery
get one thing
service.
that. It's rare to get a thing that wasn't actually a Starbucks. The only real exception I can think of, like,
There was an
I-
insomnia somewhere on this map.
yeah, there was a
Prequel
pub.
Bucks, I remember that.
Gamer
Oh,
bucks. Oh no.
yeah, I found
In the
Prequel
one
Bucks.
place that didn't have a Starbucks, there was just a pub, and that's it.
Welcome to Starfucks. We're now selling crack.
Oh no.
Nice.
There's so many like
Finally,
curse signs.
exactly what I needed.
Okay,
Wow,
shall
that's
we
exactly
hop
what I-
on to YouTube? 'Cause I think that one's
Oh, the
Oh,
YouTube
no.
build.
That was so
Oh.
good. Same with the Ireland
That-
one. That
yeah,
was
that's
my
the next
I seem to be
favorite.
saying I love that to all of them, but that's still true.
They're all good.
Okay, I'm currently at it right now.
I'm allowed to
If
have
you
a
wanna
nostalgia radical. Don't judge me.
Oh boy.
I remember on this
I
build,
actually have not seen this.
Oh,
build
here we go.
before.
Yeah.
I ended up managing to get on in my lunch break during school. Like I drove back home, just like be on the stream for a little bit, then went back.
Oh, this is the one with the fleet. This is the one with like the gigantic boat fleet.
Oh, this is a nice.
Oh,
site.
this
The
is yeah, because
YouTube-
IKEA, like, well, no, Sweden, not IKEA. Sweden invaded,
me.
and like the
IKEA
EU,
nation.
like kind
Oh,
of
yeah.
landed. I remember this. Yeah, and there was like
Oh,
a
yeah,
Swedish
Finland.
armada.
This is where
on
the
YouTube.
Sweden meme came from because people just, for some random reason,
Oh,
just started
no,
building
they
the
made a
Swedish
Dutch
flag
flag.
everywhere.
They
Yeah,
did make a Dutch flag, yes.
made
It's
two Dutch flags even.
gekoloniseerd.
Oh, this is
Oh,
where the
no.
Netherlands were properly represented.
Yes, they were.
Why are there so many YouTube
Don't
flags?
forget little Luxembourg, which also had this old little boat.
Oh, here was like this was Jake Paul's house, wasn't it? Because I remember going into
Yeah.
this and being deceived.
Yeah, I built this, and you were walking around going, "Oh, this is nice," and I was like, "Daniel, do you not?"
I had no idea.
Oh.
I'm proud of
You
the
just like
impromptu
immediately
grades I
put
went
lava
for
on it.
we like it was so terrible, but I'm so proud of the stupidity of it.
I mean, like, if we
No.
were to do YouTube again today, I feel like nothing would have changed, honestly, in
No,
regards to
indeed.
like the critical commentary this build like provides on the state of the platform.
Probably just more Fortnite.
Probably just
That's
more
it.
Fortnite. Yeah, that's probably
Yeah.
it.
Indeed.
Honestly, I feel like
Yeah.
it'd be less Fortnite now. Like it's not nearly as big on YouTube now.
YouTube trending though, it's all you see. Like that's the thing.
That's true.
Minecraft hasn't quite taken the
Fortnite
spot.
bunnies.
Oh,
It's weird. It
there's
was literally
D-series
trending
again.
like 3 days ago. Rip Fortnite.
Yeah, but that's Fortnite's like it's still going strong. It's just I think people
Yeah,
are
it
getting
is.
sick of it.
People just overreact because the majority of players are children.
And here's the wall of clickbait titles. I remember this. I killed Ninja and
Oh,
Drake in
yeah.
Fortnite. Epic. Hashtag get this bread. This knife can cut through steel. Can you too? #challenge. RT visit the clickbait museum.
Oh no, some of these are very not safe for work.
Oh no.
Yeah, probably we shouldn't look too long at the signs
Okay.
then.
Well, how else are you supposed to get clicks?
I think that's part of why we started like cracking down on the signs some over.
Yeah,
like,
some people
future
did go too
builds.
far with the signs.
Yeah.
I think
It's a shame because people did really good things with them, and then you know some would screw it up and be like,
Yeah,
"Oh."
we
well,
got
the problem was like
Yeah.
people would start using the signs as a replacement for the build, whereas the signs
Yeah,
are always
yeah.
supposed to be complementing the build. And
Yeah.
like that was the problem with them. Like we reintroduced them like
Oh,
kind of
no.
recently on like the chunk builds and stuff like that.
Hmm.
After like a long
I think they did
hiatus, but we're
as
kind of
well.
keeping an eye on it because we don't want it to just be, you know, just like a stream of reading signs.
Yeah,
No,
like
that's not a really good stream.
like
That's
some
not
of them are meant to like just add to the
Yeah,
add to
it's
the
it's
meeting.
just supposed to add to an existing build, but like the main thing we want to see is like the build.
Like at the graveyard here, you're meant to have like signs here. You're just gonna wonder what the hell's going on here. Why is there just random sign? Why is there just random graves? What are these for?
Oh,
like-
here's like the Hall of like Fame, I think, for like YouTubers as well. Oh god,
Oh,
Will
that's
Smith's on it. I say the moment I see it, I see Will Smith. Oh no.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh
Yeah, that's
god.
Mr.
It's-
Beast.
It's rewind
No.
time, y'all.
The Beast. Defunct Land.
I
And he
like
put
how
his
King
own
is on
channel
us.
up.
Oh, it's got the was.
He's got the Waz's here, yep.
Hey y'all.
He's already
Sky
twice.
here. I've got
Sword
an
House
entire,
Rip, yeah. I
Scotland
mean,
Wise
nowadays
thing
it would
on
be like
Scotland.
Will. We would just put his channel here.
So yeah, if anyone wants, I can just play the entirety of Call of Duty on. I don't know.
I'm,
what is there.
JonTron, oh god.
There's
Yeah, John.
one for.
Does he still upload?
Ah,
Yeah,
he
he
does.
uploaded
He
it.
did
Yeah, he
upload the
uploaded
other
it.
He
day.
uploaded something
Yeah, he did
yesterday.
actually.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's becoming back lately.
On Goop.
So,
Sean
He,
is here.
he uploads more than ever now, even.
yeah.
Anonymous, he's good. Michael
Anonymous
Reed.
is great.
God.
There's
Vsauce for Twitch.
I think Finland
I just noticed that.
disappeared.
This is just straight up shouting out some YouTubers. Like,
Yeah.
shout out to.
Shout out to my boy.
Oh, we got a demonetization
my
Shout out
video.
to TK.
Carl Weezer, the fat kid from Jimmy.
Wait, is Carol
No,
Weezer on the
Big
wall?
No.
Was Carol
No, he's
Weezer?
not.
Oh,
He's not
okay.
in there. I'm just using that as a
It's waiting
thing.
for his time.
We will find the earliest documented case of Carl.
Oh, I
I
know.
honestly
He's out
swear
there
to-
somewhere.
I
Yeah.
swear to God,
Somewhere.
there was probably some mention of Finland here, but I can't find it. I can't
Oh,
find
Finland?
Finland just does not exist anymore. I
Oh,
could have sworn
well,
there
there's
flag.
a Finland
Finland
flag
is
on one of the
gone.
boats.
No, like come here, Jonas. I could have sworn there's a Finland.
Yeah, there's
well,
a Finland flag on this boat right
Oh,
here.
no.
West for
I wouldn't
Finland
put
aside.
them
Let's just
into
see.
See,
the,
there's
We got the
supposed to be
water
Finland.
walls room. We got like someone just watching TV. It's like so many little interiors. I'm just having a look about. Yeah, the idea for this was like monetized content was on the hill, demonetized content was down the valley. That's why you have the
At
green
least
up
we
there
don't
and
have
the yellow
really
down here.
Shadow Legends.
There's a class
I believe
divide.
Article 13 was still a big thing.
Yeah, oh, so that's why the EU was like invading, I think.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah,
Yeah.
that's why. That was very topical.
Did
I
anything ever happen with that in the end? I completely forget.
Isn't it,
it's
like,
supposed
coming
to go
into
into
action
effect in the
soon?
next few years, but like there's been no talk of it because the thing.
Yeah, the
They
old state of
track
the world.
everything else happening.
The fact that the United Kingdom actually voted for it and then decided to leave the EU afterwards is basically like shitting the bed at the hotel and immediately going out of it again.
Oh,
It's
Jesus.
like going over to the hotel phone, both ends
Oh,
and the
no.
handle.
Bagel, you keep on cutting out, man. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I'll put that on push and talk.
You're okay.
Oh no.
Well,
Alright.
that's the
Ah.
old portal. This is the old
Oh wait,
portal.
does the old portal work?
No, it doesn't
No,
work
I just went
anymore.
through it.
I was gonna say.
That
yeah.
is my proudest creation.
Oh
It does
god.
look pretty good.
Was this the first one where we used the portals?
No, because
Starbucks.
the Bedrock Cube had it,
Yeah.
and
Bedrock Cube had it, yeah.
think
That's right.
I think there was one before.
I think Starbucks
I'm
might have
not
had
sure.
it then.
Where
Yeah.
Okay, yeah,
That's
because
offensive.
because now it's like par for the course. That it's like, you know, you just teleport to the build site. But like back in the day, it was just like we have to just walk.
Yeah, back in my day, we had
We had
to
to
walk
properly
40
find
miles in the freezing cold. To get
Come on,
to
everyone,
our
follow the
hotel.
leader.
Uphill,
Half of
both ways.
everyone just died, and we had to like it.
Oh, I remember the traveling when we need to go to Starbucks Island. Well, that was a that was a hell
So
of a
many
ride.
people
Oh,
died.
there's a tunnel to
so
Twitch.
many people died.
Hang on, where's the tunnel to Twitch? Sealed off by RT mods. Tunnel to Twitch just leads into the ocean. Oh no.
Oh no, the chat is speaking in Dutch. I am so sorry.
Oh
Oh
god.
no!
Guys, please don't start
Not
talking
Dutch.
Not
Anything
Dutch.
Anything? No.
Here's
Dutch
the
are taking
YouTube
over.
content mines. I remember these. Oh, good
Dutch
Guys,
is
please
times.
more
don't
like
start colonizing the chat,
yuck.
alright?
Max box of protection from demonetization. Help, I don't want to get demonetized. The box has been breached.
Oh no!
Oh
no.
Oh no.
I
He
guess
could
There was
save
a
himself.
comments wall somewhere too, wasn't there? Where was the
Yeah.
comments wall?
I
Oh, yeah, it's over here. Yeah, I found it now.
no, it's all Despacito and Jake Paul. No, that's not the wall.
People just writing first. I am going to do a JoJo reference. Who was watching in the 20th century? RT didn't
JoJo.
die for this.
Third.
Oh, no.
Wait, RT, you died?
Apparently.
No.
Minion memes are funny, left by
What was it, Peter?
Facebook
I must
man.
have missed it.
Who is part of the 301 club?
You died and you didn't even tell us about it. Wow.
I didn't want to make things awkward, okay?
No, that's
I can't
completely
believe Daniel's dead.
Oh, Jesus.
I'll
Oh my
miss you.
god! Daniel dies on stream, not clickbait.
Oh, this
hashtag
is the
Fortnite.
this is the wait, is this no wait, is it? I don't know. Never mind, it's not.
Oh,
I
and
thought this
in the
was a
corner
T-Series
of the
house.
build, lest we forget, is Vimeo Island. That's just on fire.
Yeah, yeah.
Isn't it like a
Poor
graveyard?
Vimeo.
At least they allow nudity.
Yeah, this is Vimeo Island. Oh, God rest her souls.
The Department of Education, for some reason, only releases their videos on Vimeo. So, like, they went and released a video on Metalwork Junior Cert last year, and it was just
What?
only on Vimeo.
Why?
I don't know. I think it's to
Vimeo's the
stop
future,
people
Dan.
from,
You need to adapt.
I think it's to stop kids from going and checking. Oh yeah, this is what we need to build early, because no one uses Vimeo.
Oh, there's a sacrificial
Here's
pit
the
down
anime
here.
YouTube basement. I don't remember this. Door to keep out the sunlight.
Oh yeah, because that's
Oh,
needed.
no. This is very depressing.
I remember there was this one build. I wanted to
Naruto
do
is
to
actually
see if I could
Sasuke's
find it.
brother.
The reason why fairy tale's the best. It's like, oh,
No,
no,
stop.
please.
No.
Yeah.
Wait, is that an anime thing I'm missing?
I
It is.
unironically tried to watch Fairy Tail once and I regretted it. It just wasn't for me. Like
I
that's
have,
what
a
What's it
friend, I have
about?
a friend who's unironically
like, it's
like
just
a
it's just the
massive fan.
generic kind of like magic anime plot line that you get like a
Yeah.
million
I only
times.
know about
Thank
about
you
two
for
anime,
saying.
Not
Sword
for
Art
me.
Online
No,
and
I
JoJo.
don't-
Cowboy
That's it.
Bebop is where it's at, for the record. Let the record show.
The only anime
Yes.
I've watched is Keep Your Hands Off Izuken, because that's like a good one.
But Dan, have you seen JoJo?
Fuck
it's
off.
Really cool.
No.
I love that
JoJo's
part
a
where he
no-no.
said JoJo. That was cool and funny and quirky.
Here's the demonetization tower too. Yeah, with the beacons.
Why watch JoJo when you can watch Yo-Yo compilations?
I love this
Yo-yo
tower because like
tricks.
you can just like toggle monetization on and off. It
I
like
wanna
goes
be a
green and
yo-yo
yellow.
Man. Make me a
Oh,
yo-yo
that's
man.
great.
But the
It's
yo-yo
so
man
good.
didn't answer. He just kept on yelling.
Oh, the demonetization tower is turned on. Whee!
No, turn it back off. Turn it back off. We gotta leave this as it
No.
was.
Oh.
But you won't get paid.
Do not turn on demonetization.
Yeah, don't turn out the guys. My career will go. Don't do it.
Like a what if we had such a beacon in real life?
Oh, well, I think YouTube does, but they're just, they have a cat that plays with it every now and then.
Their,
roll
their,
the
act, their
dice.
actual place is like a demonetization banner that
They just randomly click random things they
Yeah.
see, and it's like, yep, this is a
Send
job
like
well
a
done.
warning out.
I
think they
like
have a
pressing
secret-
this switch, and like that's YouTube in a nutshell.
I think they have a secret console in the animal shelter.
It's like going and getting like a dartboard and pulling out a shotgun, and wherever the pellets hit, that's where they're demonetized.
Wait, using a shotgun on a dartboard. I don't think that's the metaphor there.
I mean, wherever the pellets go, that's where they demonetize.
No.
So it's like half the board is just broken off, and now they're on Vimeo.
Two birds,
now
like
have a
one
very
stone of two birds is
blindfolded.
one in the bush.
I have a very, very scary image now of just a shotgun being loaded with like 50 darts. It won't
next
kill
time I'm
you,
playing
but it
darts.
sure as hell will hurt.
I'm
Oh
pretty sure that would kill you.
God! Wait, what
I
is
mean,
this? Wait, this is just a bunch of.
Anything can kill you if you're
yeah,
brave
no,
enough,
it wouldn't.
TK.
Oh, it's
just
a
this
one
once.
subscriber special island. Oh, that's cute.
Oh.
Wait, is that the next one?
No, it's just a mini island.
Oh.
No, the next
I
build
like
is
that
the
0
Ireland
subscriber
one.
special more.
Ireland.
The next
Ireland.
build is the Ireland build.
I'm curious how this would go now with like the aftermath of the adpocalypse and
I mean,
them
it's
going
still
back and forth
yeah.
between family friendly and not being family friendly.
Like, I mean, it's still kind of like going on. Unfortunately, just as a creator, I
Good
can
job,
speak about it.
James.
And then things never really recovered since then. I am thankful I am on Twitch. More than
James
anything.
Yeah.
is speed
Oh,
running.
thank God.
I am speedrunning.
At least we can fucking swear here.
YouTube for Wii
Fuck.
2008 2017. Oh
Don't
God.
fucking swear on my Christian stream.
Mind your
Whoa,
fucking
calm the
language.
This is
Fuck
a
down.
Minecraft server. This
How
is a
fuck's
Minecraft
Fuck's
server.
sake.
Christian.
This
Should
is
we
a
go? Should we
Minecraft
go to
server.
Ireland next?
Oh yeah,
No.
that'd be shit.
Ew,
But I don't
Ireland.
like Ireland.
You Ireland.
Okay.
Why can't we go to the UK instead? Hmm.
Yeah, why can't we go to England?
Fuck off.
First you want to go over to Ireland, and now you don't want to come over to Ireland. Make up your mind, brother.
Oh dear. Yeah, so here's the original Ireland build. Because I think
Oh,
most
this-
people, when they think of like the Ireland stream, they just think of the one with like me, Kevin, and Sean.
That one's great though.
That was the
Oh,
more
yeah, we
recent
did
one where we
actually
kind of
too.
represented it.
This
But
one had the
this one was a
this one
big
had the
mess.
original gigantic Guinness glass.
Oh, this
Oh,
had like
yeah.
the
Oh,
this
that
had
was
the
great.
original Spire too. This was like the first time I properly talked about the Spire
No,
on the channel.
this isn't the Spire. This is the Tower of Sun. This is the Tower of
Oh
Sun.
yeah, it's the Eye of Sauron now, but like this is the first time the Spire was like properly mentioned. Because like I remember
There was
going into
also
this.
a big wall in between the island, so
don't
they
think
had
I
to
did it.
remove it.
Was there a big wall for the border? I can't remember.
Yes, there was.
Oh,
yeah, there was, because that's a reason why this one part is so incredibly dense, while the other side is just completely
Yeah,
empty,
Northern
because-
Ireland is just like out in the sticks.
Oh, all the
There's nothing
tests
here.
from the test center got removed because of the fact they're on item frames.
Rip.
Ah,
Oh no.
Oh no.
Also,
At least a
then
giant
you never
Guinness
gave
glass.
me sheep for my
Just
pet,
Irish
so you
flags
put them at
everywhere.
the other side of the island.
I remember two things about the Irish stream. One, it was a couple of weeks before it was meant to be the first Brexit deadline, and
Oh
Second-
god.
Oh,
Yeah,
that was a
that-
while back.
yeah,
Oh, thank God that finally got done.
You
notice
remember
how
when
I said-
you remember when like Brexit became like a joke on the channel, like because like I was playing like Not Tonight and that, and it's like I was saying,
Yeah.
this is gonna be like topical to revisit in a month from now after Brexit, and it just didn't happen, and it just didn't happen again like 3 more times.
And
Still
they
hasn't
finally-
really happened.
And and then it finally happened, and people didn't actually believe that it happened.
Well, no, but the thing is, it hasn't actually happened still. That's the thing, because the effects of it don't kick in yet, and now they're talking about postponing the effects of it kicking in. So it still actually hasn't happened, which is the crazy thing.
So yes,
So long
but
story short,
actually
never.
no.
So basically, Brexit is a cat that can't decide whether or not it will go once
Yeah.
his stadium.
It's probably going to be postponed because just again, the old state of the world right now. But it's like, yeah, it still actually hasn't happened, which is like absurd.
The funniest thing is, when the vote actually went through and they finally got it done, a load of UK representatives in the European Parliament were going and waving British flags saying, "Oh yeah, we hope we never get to see you again." And then they have to come in because it's not.
Yeah, they still have
actually
to.
going
They still have to
through.
come there. Yeah.
Yeah.
Also,
Oh,
it's
gee, politics. I don't know.
very strange to see that
We
so
have
many people
the
got
library on the
Irish flag
server
wrong.
as
The-
well.
the
I remember
second
this
thing
being
I
one
was-
of the cooler things too, where it was just like a bunch of books and that.
This
I
library
think I
wasn't
absolutely
great.
dreaded about this thing was a couple of weeks from this moment, I actually had my mocks for the juniors, which was, oh boy.
Ah, you're a
So-
grand man. You're truly on the
so,
side now.
So sort of a way to just express everything Irish before going to the worst of everything Irish.
How to build a house of
Oh,
leprechauns.
RT, do you remember the
I
Irish
don't-
exams?
Yes,
no,
they
no,
were
stop.
terrible.
I was ranting about the Irish education system on this stream too. I remember that.
Yeah, I
Ladies
was
and
gonna say,
gentlemen,
were you like
yeah,
speaking
beautiful
Irish and
here.
everything?
I think
Can you
that there
speak
is
Irish
like an
now?
Irish like listening comprehension hall.
Yeah,
Junior
that's what I
cert exam.
mean. The tests got snapped because of the fact that...
Yeah. Lei in Ishka Kurmak at a screwed pop air in the Troika, August Nakeshna, a Gowan, Liquid, ah.
Yes, I agree.
Elvish. I agree to that.
Also, did you hear that the State Examinations Commission got a huge amount of flack for the junior cert last year because they were too easy? Like,
I mean, there's always criticism about it. Yeah, that's not dwell on the Irish education system too much.
He's speaking
Please.
enchantment table.
Oh no.
I found Iceland, which is very Irish.
Oh, Tommy Vivek can't ask Welgo, okay? Tá Changa Fear.
Yeah, sure.
Yes.
Whatever you say, yes.
Maybe I would say no to that, honestly.
Oh, the library. There's so many books.
The library was a mess.
Yeah, the
that's
library
like
was
such a
the
mess.
prettiest thing I think in this build though.
Yeah,
it was like the
now,
most.
but when it was
It was the most
built-
coherent structure of everything that was built in this one.
Yeah,
Because
I
again,
From
remember
the
you were
outside,
like-
from the inside, it's an absolute mess.
I remember you were like, let's just photograph it from this one angle because
Yeah.
this is the one good angle.
And that was the thumbnail because it was the only good angle.
Wait, what place in here was meant to represent Northern Ireland?
Well,
I know
it's-
there's a
if
border
you
wall,
look-
but-
if you go to the north of the island, yeah.
Yeah, if you look at the
There used to
northern
be
part,
a
you will see that
wall.
it's very desolate. We basically cut the island in half and had like a giant wall going between them.
Yep.
But then no one built on the other side because they didn't realize they could build there.
Here's the pint of Guinness.
Oh, this
Here's
is
the little
painful.
leprechaun.
Somebody...
There was a lot of
Remember when
pubs
it's, like,
that were
falling
made in
off?
like all like the Irish flag buildings too.
Because of course there was, yeah.
Found Finland.
There's a
for some
bunch of
reason.
rainbow
Wait, you
blocks.
found Finland?
Yeah, Finland's here. Do you want to... Hang on, I'll TP you here. There you go. Finland.
What? Why is this here?
I don't know. It's on the build.
I never saw this. Okay.
Someone's after making the same
noticed it
patty
now.
over here.
Here's the Ireland build.
also
Here's
Iceland.
Finland. Yeah, this is like
Ireland looks a bit different, honestly.
some little fringe nations here.
Yeah.
Who is this statue of? Oh, this is Saint Patrick.
Hey, James, don't worry. We're acceptable to everything. We're a very good tax haven.
No, stop
Oh,
that.
the baccalaureate.
Fringe nations? More like cringe nations, am I right, guys?
Comedy.
That
See
is
what
a
you
funny-
did there.
Why is there a bone tree?
Oh, because
Yes.
we gave people bone at the start for the idea of planting
Fertilizer.
because we gave them like saplings and
Oh,
bone
yeah.
blocks so they could use the bone meal to like fertilize the trees. But instead, the fuckers just kept building with the bone instead of like using to grow trees.
Sorry, I only like my Ireland boneless.
Like that's why like the island is like kind of deserted because like, we gave them a bunch of grass too, but like people didn't use it to like cover the land. They just
Boneless
used
island.
all the bone up, and now it's kind of like a deserted wasteland.
Northern
here we have
Ireland
the
is literally
Brexit
just
fight
the
club.
Sahara.
So
Yeah.
that's why the land of the green grass is looking a bit barren now.
I like how in the middle of Northern Ireland, it's just like a tiny Finnish flag.
This is Ireland once Guinness runs out.
Oh no.
Uh-oh.
The land runs dry.
Radical, I will punch you to the stratosphere if you say that again.
This is Ireland when Guinness runs out.
Oh, there's an RT box here too. Yeah, so like this was also like the Starbucks started like routinely appearing, I think, after this point too. Like drink waters on the Ross Bob Extreme. Bless.
Now I'm getting thirsty.
I got some water
Put some
handy.
goodies.
Hi, getting thirsty. I'm
RTGame
joking.
sip.
No.
There's a surprising lack of St. Patrick's.
I'm on a roll today.
Patrick's.
There is a St. Patrick on like a fringe island, but like most people just built flags.
He looks like he's doing some Pilates, just getting ready
He's
for
doing some
yoga.
cardio.
Just getting ready to get the snakes out. Gotta warm up first.
You know, you better not skip leg day, or else the snakes are going to bite your legs.
I mean, how else is he supposed to outrun the snakes?
They just kick the shy of them.
My favorite thing I've seen, like one of the
Chicken
things I've
eye.
seen, because there's a lot of memes at the moment where like the planet is healing, like dolphins have returned, like to Italy. There's like one where it's like the snakes have returned to Ireland. The planet is healing, which I think is great. Like I love those ones.
What needs to
Godzilla
happen
has
though is
returned to Japan.
The planet's healing, like Tokyo is just on fire.
That's
Before it can
hilarious.
return to New
Godzilla's
Zealand.
back.
I want to see that.
Yeah.
The wildlife is returning, and there's just a Dalek roaming through the streets of England.
The trash bins have returned to the streets.
Oh god.
The little pints of Guinness are now having pintlings.
What?
Pintlings?
Pintlings.
You mean shots?
Shots. A shot of Guinness doesn't sound nice.
Yeah, shot
of Guinness wouldn't be nice. Like, no, that's not on.
Okay, well, when is a shot good?
Vodka.
Yeah. No, like some shots are some shots are lovely. Like, look, I will defend tequila at the very end of a night because that's how you end the fucking night, and you want to make sure you don't recover anytime soon.
Take a
I'll
shot
defend
of
that.
wine.
It's not a decision you make when you're sober, but boy, it'll make the rest of the night quite entertaining from that point.
When are shots ever good for you? Radical said. Well, said Daniel.
No.
Thank you for educating me on all the ways I can possibly get drunk in the future.
Ah, fuck! I might have a drink after this stream now. I haven't had one in like a few weeks.
You're gonna have to teach me the ways of drunk.
I'm just thirsty now.
Imagine making a RT feel the need to drink.
We are
Good job, boys.
Alcoholism.
Oh no.
There is
Guinness
a
emote
drone
when.
here from the Amazon warehouse.
We're feeding into his alcoholism. This is great.
Oh no.
Hi, so welcome to Alcoholics Anonymous.
Guys, it's fine. I, for the record, I have like a drink like probably like about like once a month or like every 2 weeks or like in that span of time. Like it's like the occasional treat. Just
how
let the
people
record
are,
show, okay?
I like how people are referencing the old build streams in the newer ones. Like here you have another drone from the Amazon warehouse.
Yeah, I mean that's something that's been like consistent though, like ever since like you know like things have been introduced. Again, like the Starbucks starts appearing in like every stream, and you see that from like Starbucks. Even like YouTube having its own little thing has constantly appeared since the YouTube build. Like I think even in the mall there was like a YouTube shop. On the train there was like a YouTube carriage. So it's actually cool to see all those little tidbits. Like the Fallout Vault is a really good example too. Because like Radical's always been doing one, but like other people have now started doing them too.
We're such a cool community, am I right, guys?
Like the Netherlands is like one of the more
cinematic
recent ones now
universe.
too. Yeah, like the Netherlands is always cropping up now in every build. Like
It's
Oh yeah,
the
what's your favorite joke on the stream? Oh, my favorite joke, Netherlands. Best
Netherlands, fucking hilarious.
Oh,
The
God.
Dutch, what are they like?
Best joke.
Comedy
Please
goals.
don't. No. I
The
don't
Netherlands
approve
has
of
just
this.
become synonymous of hell at this point. It's great.
It's so sad.
I mean, it is
don't approve
literally
of
called the
this.
Netherlands. What were they expecting?
Hey, they made the
They
Netherlands
should have named their
a real
country
thing.
better.
Hey, they don't call it.
They
the
should have
devil's-
named it after hell in Minecraft.
Guys,
what were they thinking?
They don't call weed the devil's lettuce for no reason.
Oh, Jesus.
No.
Shall we
Please, I
pop
can
on
promise
to
you.
Bogwarts? I think Bogwarts is the last of the old builds we're going to be looking at tonight, and then we have
Alright.
the
We
special
want-
surprise.
Yes.
Ooh.
Do we really want to
surprise.
see this place?
Yeah, we gotta
I
go to
I like
Bogwarts.
how as soon as you come in here, you just see like the flying car and like the trees.
Oh,
This
yeah,
is
that's
really
a
well
pretty
done.
cool
I like
build,
it.
actually.
Bogwarts.
I haven't
This
seen
this is the edge of the world is right here.
Couple of pumpkins.
So this is the last
What is
build
wrong
that
with
was
this
done
dragon?
on like this is when all the builds were still on the survival server basically. This was the very last one.
Thank God for that.
This one doesn't
so,
actually
like-
show how bad the situation actually was, but there was like a town in the middle of the swamp that got really mad because of Bogwarts being built here.
Oh god.
Oh, they made Hogwarts Express.
What was it called? It was like Bogwarts School of Twitchcraft and Shittery, I think.
No, Misery.
Misery. That was it.
Oh, I love that.
Yeah. Oh, that was
Oh,
so good.
Shittery.
Shittery.
Shit actually sounds better.
Jesus, Bogwarts has
Wasn't
gone
that
even
the
further
school?
downhill.
Wasn't
school
this stream
has a
also
civic-
one of the ones
it's
that?
way
See, this is
had
where the
a
wizards were
spontaneous-
taught how to make their shit disappear. You
Oh,
know,
yeah.
just
This
make it
school-
roll
this
envision.
Here's the
This
call
school
for
had a
the
severe
thing,
case with
Radical.
diarrhea.
Wait, oh, the Bogwarts build was like the first appearance of Hagrid's Crack Shack as well. Oh, that was like, I fucking love that one.
Wait,
Where is this Crack Shack? Hang on.
Excuse me.
Here it is, Hagrid's Crack Shack. Harry's gonna love this 10 out of 10. Ah, that's hot,
my
Will Smith.
God.
Who could
I like
forget
this.
the
It's
crack
like-
shack?
An
Crack
iconic
Shack.
build.
Me, I kind of forgot that.
It just rhymes so
It's
well.
like Harry,
Crack Shack.
like Harry, Hagrid. I don't know about this. Hagrid, high as fuck. Trust me, Harry, you're gonna love this. Harry tucks in. Feck yeah, Haggy, my boy. Hagrid, I'm gonna go get my Dumble bomb.
Haggy.
So cursed.
Haggy's
So
in chat,
cursed.
boy.
Oh.
Oh no.
Oh, the crack shack! I will never get
I
that
like
out
this.
of my head now.
Jesus.
Well, I
Buffleduff.
think instead of
I like a
Slytherin.
literally right behind the crack check.
Great
There's like a pixel art of Hagrid, and right underneath it just says water.
I don't think there's actually.
Why does it just say water?
PS4 Hagrid.
Oh, thick PS1 Hagrid in honor of Kevin.
PS1.
It looks bad on purpose, I swear.
Water.
Oh,
I think
no.
instead of the club this time round, there's like a gay stand.
A gay
where it's-
stand. Okay.
There's like there's nothing here. It's
I don't
literally
remember
just
that from
premises.
JoJo.
But at the same time, it's right next to the secret book library.
Oh, I remember the book library, yeah. Book of Truth,
But-
definitely not here.
Are you guys trying to tell me that you don't remember the time
This
Harry
was
and
so,
Hermione went to the gay club?
so this was
Remember books.
this room in particular I remember because this was fucking great. This was all like the Harry Potter fan fiction because this was like right in the height when like JK was coming out about like just adding on the Harry Potter constantly, basically. But,
Literally everyone is gay.
Yeah, like no, literally everyone was gay, and like it's just like details that just weren't in the books. I was just like we're gonna like expand on it, basically.
Peter
Didn't they
Gryffindor.
straight up said Hermione was black, even though in the book it straight up said she had white skin?
Like
Yeah.
it's like it's basically like
They-
forced inclusivity, and like Gus Johnson made a really good skit on it too. That just like
this is
hammered the
great.
point home.
There's also some really good stuff like
here's
how-
here's one of the signs like Gandalf the Gay was Dumbledore's secret lover.
Gandalf the Gay.
I like the Harry Potter.
The older wand had ribs for extra damage.
Then there's also some
my
stuff
God.
some people made afterwards, like a fake tweet of J.K. Rowling saying, "I just told my parents that they're gay,"
Oh god.
and like, I said this before the stream, but like, I spent the entire stream just trying to defend this with my life because of people were breaking in through the roof because they kept just wanting to add so many things that weren't safe for the stream.
It's fine though, sure.
Oh, this
Okay,
is-
so also to also mention this is the first like outing of Peter Gryffindor, the cursed
yeah.
Hogwarts house, that has since made many a return on the stream. So that was like the
Hey,
birth of
Lord.
another one.
Remember that time I was in Harry Potter?
Yeah, Peter Gryffindor was like
Yeah.
spawned here. So like that's what, in case you ever wonder where the fuck that comes from, because like that one does
everyone
crop up quite a
died,
bit.
Just didn't know how. Dobby was a furry all along. Oh,
Yeah, it's like
no.
Harry.
I knew it.
Like Harry has been given. Master has given Dobby a Glock. I fucking love that one. Oh no! It's like it's so cursed. Like some of the things that came from this build.
Everyone is gay, transgender. Oh,
Oh no!
J.K.
no.
Rowling now says My Immortal is canon.
Stay away from Shrek's hut.
I found an RT box.
crack check.
There's an RT box. Oh, that's good to see.
Yeah.
There's always one.
Oh my god. Oh, I haven't left so much since ever.
Yeah. No, it was just like some of those jokes that came about in these streams, like they're just fucking wild, honestly.
Brumblepoof?
Brumblepoof.
Whoa.
Oh, we were trying to
Whoa.
find like other names for the houses, but like none of them really stuck. Like Peter Gryffindor was the standout, like by
Yeah.
far.
Yeah.
But like all of the other ones, I think we've like struggled. Like I think like
Brumblepoof.
like one that I do like because like my friend Angel suggested that, and like when we were playing the Harry Potter RP map, it was like Dumblefuck instead of Hufflepuff.
And for some reason, Sweden
that
has
was a good
invaded the top of the tower.
No, but that's because Sweden was a meme on the server at that point. It was just a meme to build Swedish flags everywhere. And for some reason, some random person just built the flag of Romania,
As you do.
Yeah.
which is just so oddly specific.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
so
awful.
everyone's
What do you
like,
think when you think of Hogwarts? Sweden.
Sweden.
Yeah,
I mean, there
Sweden.
actually is a Swedish
Oh, and
house
Romania.
in
Sweden
Harry Potter
Sweden does
universe.
routinely make appearances after.
Oh, here's the Wick Models.
Well,
but they did it
Sweden
wrong.
just keeps making appearances. We never actually did an IKEA build in the end. I keep thinking we did IKEA, but we didn't. But like Sweden
Yeah, so
just
we
kind of
someone
became
made
its
a-
own
did
thing.
IKEA.
Town of IKEA, and it was just blue wall everywhere, and it was honestly an eye. I do just remember that.
Yeah, we kind of referenced it in the first server build with this server.
We've definitely had IKEAs in builds before.
Yeah, IKEAs definitely crop up every now and then.
There's an entire area in the old server where it's just only IKEA, and that's it. It's just the entire thing is just IKEA, and the entire biome is just Sweden.
Oh god,
I hated it.
Jeez.
It was like right next to my house, and I hated it. They made like a giant staircase made out of beds, and it was 30 beds up.
Okay, I think to wrap up the stream for tonight, then I think we should hop over to the special surprise. I think
yes.
I don't even know what the surprise is.
Okay.
James,
so
that's kind of why it's a surprise.
I'm gonna just hop onto it first. I'm just gonna hide my screen, just so this is like protected, and then we can kind of explain what it is. James, do you just want to post the login information that people need?
Yeah, of course. Yeah. Sure.
For this. So this is something very special that I don't believe has ever been featured.
I was kind of waiting for James to say no.
No.
And it stops here.
Okay.
It's in the Mod Minecraft channel, folks.
Okay, so it's just loading at the moment. Give me one moment. And I
gotta give my audible reactions, but not exactly what it is.
I'm trying to get back to the spawn. If I can find where that is.
Oh, do you want me to send you there? Hang on.
Yeah, if that's okay.
I just need to load it myself real quick.
No worries. Yeah, I'm just hiding what this is.
TP.
Oh my gosh, this is so cool. Twitch, you guys are going to be so excited.
This is a pug challenge.
Okay. Alright, so this... Okay. I'm bringing it up. So, there's only going to be about, honest to God, about 50 or so people who remember what this is.
Oh my god.
This Minecraft server was the original subscriber Minecraft server back when I was still just a TF2 channel. So it was a complete different server population. And we've never shown this off because this was before the variety content days. But James was the admin of the server at the time, and he found the world save. So we get to actually show off some of the original server on the channel. This thing is ancient. No one has played this on this really since I think 2017. It's about 3 years old now.
I found the original Dickington.
Yeah, so this has two of the original towns that would inspire the towns and the builds to come. So this is the original Dickington over here.
Oh, you guys are still wearing your original armor.
Yeah, so when I logged in, this is a fun little tidbit. I had my original inventory from when I played on this server, and so I actually got all my diamond tools and stuff like that.
It went and said my old name.
I lost all my stuff.
I'm surprised I went and registered my old name because I went and changed it back in 2018.
Oh god.
It goes by a different thing than the name.
So again, a lot of people will have never seen this server. There's probably a small handful of people here who even remember what this is. But it's because we have the world save, we thought it would be worth showing. This is the original survival server on the channel. This is Dickington we're currently in at the moment. And there was basically 2 little towns that were set up where the community was spread. There was Dickington and there was Blackpool. And those were the main 2. But yeah, this is when this was a different time when the server was so much smaller. There would have only ever been 50 people max that played on it total. And never all at once. You'd rarely have more than 5 people online at one time. Yeah, here's people's towers. Here's the Odyssey from Mario Odyssey. I want to see if I can find Blackpool because I actually have a house on this server too.
I think
just carry on in that direction down.
Oh, can we quickly come across the river?
Oh.
But there's the...
Is it this direction, James?
Hang on. Take a right.
This way?
Yeah, there you go. That's right.
Thank you.
Oh, there's the underground thing I made. That took ages to do.
You spent forever. I remember that. Making the underground network. Here, we can hop in this.
Okay.
Show it off. This was the rail network that James made.
I can't go into the underground because I don't have perms to open the door.
Oh my god, wait, and yeah, so this server also has the Christmas Village, which is something else we're gonna have to show off. That was a build day we did back again when the channel was still TF2 focused. And it's like, officially, it would be the first build stream we ever did. Again, I get no one here would probably remember that.
Radical.
It was a very long time ago.
There you go.
I mean, most of you guys were here for that though. But like, I mean, you know, most other people, because like, you know, you guys have been around the channel like forever now.
And I'm in Blackpool.
Won't remember this.
Which
so if you want to teleport to me later, I found Blackpool.
We can't use teleport right now. Only James can, I think.
I'm just taking the metro.
I remember always liking how the Christmas Village thing turned out.
So where?
The Christmas Village.
There we have
really
the
fun.
dab statue in Blackpool.
I'm just taking the metro.
Okay, no, that's not Blackpool.
It's died.
Oh no.
Is this Blackpool?
Oh!
Blackpool!
Birch Beach.
I should still have the... Yeah, I still have the commands.
I see you, Radical. Look,
I'm just
I'm
popping
stuck down here. I can't teleport.
Are you guys in Blackpool?
Yeah.
You can't teleport. We're
okay, I'm reminded of something.
No, he's a spectator mode. You can teleport.
Finally in Blackpool.
On Halloween, I made like a pumpkin right in this center here, and then I made it so that when you came near, it played a tune, and there's like a skeleton hand coming out of the ground over here.
Okay, so
I remember my town.
this is the original version of Blackpool, which is like this was so Blackpool was back when like Harry Hill was still a prominent meme on the channel, and this was like the city of 1,000 dreams. And this is the bit I have to show this off when I'm here. This is my original house. RTGame's house. Don't say things without permission.
We are stuck in the metro.
I remember this.
I have no idea where my house is.
Time to set it on fire.
Here was my little garden. Here was my crafting room. I made all this myself. I like grinded all the materials. Like farmed for it. Popped it all together.
This was back when you remembered how to play Minecraft.
This is when I still actually played it. You're a wizard, Harry. Here was my little spell library. And I don't think I can go up anymore, but there's trees on the roof if I go outside the house. It's like if I go up here, I have a little garden just kind of set up here. It's like a little tree collection.
Snowman too.
Yeah, this was just a different time. There was like the hill. There was like the little sub-faction wall here too. I remember this. Project Ark, Jamville, the Chaos Lords, Pados 2, Dickinton, which was just the penis flag, the White Ocean, Unknown Emblem, Blackpool, the Rangers, the Mountain.
The Dickinton embassy was literally a cobblestone brick.
Here was like the beacon in like the center of town too. I remember that.
Oh, I miss this. Can we just ban like 90% of your viewers so we can go back to this?
I don't think we can. I don't think we can.
We're the only ones allowed.
Not with that attitude.
Yeah,
we
here
could
is
have a wholesome community.
Here is like the dab statue. That was like the great longhouse.
Oh yeah.
This was back when the Minecraft server wasn't literally 90% politics.
Here's Toxic's church. I remember this. I remember he was working like forever on it.
There was one thing that was
Never
by
finished
far
it.
the best
There was a
thing about
donation
the
drive
server.
for this. Yeah, he was trying to get so much glass.
We had a death counter on the original server, and
Toxic has his house over here.
And in the death counter, like one person who used to be really active, he just had a huge thing because he just died whenever he wanted to get home fast.
Okay, so
like there's competitions to try and die as fast as you can.
So I found another thing here. This is one of the original. This was one of the builds that we did actually stream, I think, at one point. This was like the 2-hour challenge build to build a town. I don't know if people remember this one. It's just kind of off Blackpool.
Oh,
yeah, we did.
It's got the little, it's got like this nice little wooden bridge that kind of like marks it. Yeah, it's like this was like a 2-hour stream that we did back in the day, where like the idea was to just build a little town.
Yeah, I remember that.
Seabreeze's
I found an
holiday
iron
home.
farm.
Toxic Cheese Inquisition's shrine.
Oh wow.
Spee, and he had all his sea temple blocks.
That's very nice to see all of this. Really.
Yeah, like this was like the old like OG community on the channel, and like a load of these guys were like from the TF2 crowd too. because again, like I was just a TF2 channel then, and like we got like the Minecraft server set up in like summer of 2017, and we basically just had it as like a sub only thing then, just to kind of like thank people for subscribing. It's like kind of like the earliest mentions of it, and like we've kept it like that way ever since basically. But this is like the original stuff that was set up.
What's nice is
Pirates Castle.
Some people are still active even to this day.
Nedsy's little build.
Nice.
Oh god, yeah, like these are just all the OG subs. Like yeah, it's kind of just weird revisiting it all. Fair few of them are still floating about here.
Hello.
Yeah.
This is actually a really nice surprise.
Yeah.
Yes,
See,
hello,
like Urzi's in the chat at the
I'm
moment. Toxic, I know, is always floating about. Oh god, yeah, Jens is here. Yeah, I'm trying to spot who's here from the chat. Yeah, like we do have a good few of the OGs even still here. They've been like through it all.
Don't forget the Aether.
Oh god, Cardinal. Yeah, Cardinal's been here a good long while. The OG Nether Hub. I remember this.
Oh
yeah. Oh, we gotta see the old Nether Hub.
Wait, where?
Yeah, this was the original one, and this was just for getting like between like Blackpool and Dickington.
I think that's probably a shame is how at the end I just joined in the second that we moved over to the modded server, which was right after.
Oh, the modded server that didn't.
The modded server was kind of short-lived. I feel like we gave it a go,
okay,
but it wasn't quite the same.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's like another portal down there.
It's
this place is a nightmare to navigate too, because like there actually are like a lot of branching paths.
You think this is a nightmare to navigate? You should have seen the Nether Hub on the old server, because holy moly, that was a nightmare to navigate. That was a maze.
Yeah, I'm not gonna go too far into the abyss here, because like we'll get quite quickly lost. I feel.
Yeah, it's probably for the best.
Because I don't even remember the way about here at all. It's been too long.
I have never been here, so.
I'll see if I can find the snowy build we did a while ago. I remember that was like a shared build. I can't remember what it was called. Was that Jamville? I think it was Jamville.
Jamville?
Oh, no, Jamville was the 2-hour build area.
I don't remember Jamville.
It's Bedrock too. I remember the Christmas village.
Yeah, that was it.
If you want to take us there, yeah.
Hang on, it may take a minute. I do have to get there via minecart.
No worries.
Oh god.
Imagine not you having a Lytra. I could actually fly there. In fact, I think the last thing I did on the server was fly back from Christmas Village.
Oh god. Oh, here's the egg machine still works. I remember this.
Oh.
There's still chickens in it.
How?
It kind of became like a mix of like an egg machine and a fried chicken machine as time went on.
Destroy the chickens.
Oh god. Yeah,
I can see the
this was the community.
I can't find the chicken thing. Where is it?
It was
Such
a
a beautiful
different
community.
time.
It's
just smaller days. Yeah. There was like the little ice highway too for like getting about.
Oh yeah, it's so wholesome. I just see the dab statue again. Okay. I think I know why we went back.
Little mansion on the hill here. Oh god, it was a smaller land.
Where is Christmas Village?
Yeah, we just gotta find the Christmas Village, because that was like I think the original build.
I'm nearly there. Nearly there.
I think it was some. Oh wait, no, I might be in the Nether, or might be in. Yeah, might
yes,
be
it's in the Nether.
It's not.
Gabe supplied it for us, sure. We live in hope.
Oh, I thought I found something, but it was just a hobo shack.
Oh no, have I just flown off in a completely
I think I'm in.
direction?
Oh, am I? Wait, no, the tunnel's coming up. Is this it?
Where am I?
No, wait, there's a teeny bit more tunnel. I remember this. This is the last leg of the journey.
Hello, James.
Oh, my base is good. I can't get in it though because the doors won't open.
Welcome to my tunnel. I hope you enjoy your stay.
I can't find
god, it's so long.
It's yeah.
It's very claustrophobic.
Oh.
If you go in spectator mode,
Christmas
you can
Village
fly
was so
faster by
far
scrolling
out.
on the wheel.
I can't go spectator.
God, just get to the end of the tunnel.
It's right at the end. It's right at the end.
Oh god.
The tunnels.
We will get there eventually.
Yeah, this is before we had like the waypoints and things like that. So
yeah,
you know, the only way to get around was a minecart track. That's it.
I think I'm coming up on Christmas Village now.
Just in case you're
I don't
interested,
even know where
this
to
took
go.
bloody ages.
Yeah, I remember
to
you
make.
you slaved away on this.
Like... okay. Oh, it's coming up. It's coming up. We're
Christmas
resurfacing.
Village.
Oh, thank God, we're here.
Okay, the end is in sight. Here we are.
Can you
Here
guys
we are,
TP
yeah.
me or something?
Yeah, I'll send you all here. Don't worry.
Yep.
Thank you.
Oh, radical. Okay, radical. Right, good game.
No, I didn't even place that.
Right.
Oh, okay, but you can break it apparently.
Hey.
Here, I'll just pop it back down. There we go.
Christmas Town.
Oh my
God, Christmas Town. Yep, this was the original group build.
Oh, it's beautiful.
This was the very first one. I remember
That's
this.
the ultra wide Christmas tree.
I was so jealous about the people
So
who got to
long
play in this
ago.
because I was at some terrible panto.
Was this my house? This one here? I remember I spent time in one of the houses. I think it might have been with the chicken coop.
Yeah.
Looks for the best one. This is my house. No,
No, it was. This actually was it. Irishness for the Irish nerd. It still got signs. This is Wing Wing Treat 'em Well from Kirby Stars. Oh.
I kind of
there's a
angered some.
Pet chicken still here.
I went and saw a Santa thing. I said, "Oh my God, it looks so wholesome." Then I went up to it and it was an OO face.
Here's Brisaldo's grave because he was buried alive. But Brisaldo's still about, like Boxside as well. Those are some
I kind of
OGs.
angered someone on the server because I made a contraption in Christmas Village that gave people free armor, and by free armor I mean a pumpkin with cursive binding.
Oh god.
Oh no.
Oh, that's
That's
evil,
mean.
evil.
Don't forget the ultra wide Christmas tree.
Oh yeah, the white Christmas tree.
Which
I
wide
was
Christmas
there.
tree?
Yeah, those.
Yeah.
Go to the other
There's a
part,
good
go to
few
the other
Christmas
side.
trees.
Carry
No, no,
You me.
Oh
Carry
no,
on
yeah,
the
this
direction,
one.
Yeah.
Oh, I haven't seen this in a while.
Yeah.
The
Yeah,
ultra
this
wide
one's
Christmas
so
tree.
like just derpy looking.
The
It's a
dome.
free umbrella.
The dome.
Yeah.
And there's a
Umbrella
big,
Still a
big
single goat wondering
nether
about.
portal here.
That's great.
Oh, this is really cool.
Yeah, you
It's a
just pop
very
on true.
round tree.
It's absolutely cursed looking at this one in retrospect.
The star looks really nice though.
There's for some reason pumpkins on the top of this tree.
James huge ass tree trademark.
These were the original builds.
There's pumpkin slices on a random tree here.
Oh, and there's Santa in his sleigh. Oh, I got all the reindeer too. His
Wrench's
is on the
house.
hills.
It's still a work in progress after 3 years.
It's still a work in progress.
Whatever you finish.
I hope they
One
finish
day.
it soon.
Yeah, I hope they do. I don't even know who Wrench
Silas's
is.
house.
So
I hope
I
they
thought an
do.
AFK machine, fishing machine.
Beacon.
Remember the AFK fishing machines, guys?
Lens
Now,
Goes
Yeah.
Christmas
here they
Getaway.
were.
I'm pretty sure I made one of my own.
Oh, here was like the big nether portal too. Just for no reason.
Portal.
No.
Oh, someone decided to forget to install CS Source here.
Oh no. The tree was
For some-
that Christmas tree was the opposite of the spire.
For some reason, I remember you trying to build a Christmas tree and you struggled with it so much.
I sucked at it.
No.
The snowman here is really nice. Same
Yeah.
with the Santa.
Yeah, the snowman is really cute.
Oh god. Wrench's
Can't
house.
remember.
Meanwhile, there's just a
Other big
purple
builds.
thing
Oh, that's
next
a
to it,
carrot.
and we have no idea what it is.
Oh, goats there.
It's an AFK fishing machine.
Why is there so many end rods?
PVG
Oh,
Daniels
Oh, I don't.
house.
That's two.
I could have
Actually,
sworn
no,
that
there's
end rods weren't even invented yet.
Well,
They
there's
were.
purple blocks, so yeah, they were.
Yeah.
Harry Hill approved.
Yeah.
Yeah, you see that in some homes, just because Harry Hill's always being referenced.
Oh, that's
Johnny's
Jonas, again, that
house.
is the most cursed Santa.
It's the best.
Oh
It's got an
god.
OO face. How is that good?
It's not bad.
Oh, Ersy,
Oh,
thanks
it's
for the
cursed.
5 quid.
It's
This is
not
where I got my
bad, but it's
first
cursed.
Elytra. Yeah, no, like so that's like the special treat that like we just wanted to show that off at the end because like James actually like has the world file now.
Yeah. Yeah.
Which is it's just pretty cool to see, honestly.
Owns an entire world.
I'm going back to my original house. I'm going to pretend it's 2018 again.
I'm just gonna move into like Blackpool again. It's like I'm just gonna try playing
Actually,
the server
I had
now.
my own island, and it was great.
And it was
God.
beautiful.
Yeah,
I could sail to Dickington anytime I wanted. I would never do that because it was a pretty horrible place, but I had the choice.
Hey,
Oh,
Dickington wasn't that bad of a place if you got past the having to do labor to get in.
Lads, I think we're gonna wrap up the stream there. I think that's a good point to end it.
Fair.
RT, do you want me
sounds good.
dishing out the IP so people can join in, or I can't remember
Yeah,
if we were.
you can just
Okay.
work away with that. So like James is the one hosting this server, and I think he can provide people with the IP for it.
Yeah.
But
boy.
you're gonna do that through your channel though, yeah? Like a different point.
Time to fucking crash this.
Because I feel like if you do it now,
LMAO.
this server will die. This server will
That's
die.
a good point.
Yeah, let's
Yeah,
not
no,
do it
I'll
right
do it
now.
separately. I'll do it separately.
Yeah.
Yeah.
James is gonna do that through his own channel. And like anyone who isn't OG and played in this server has probably been following James's content all this time too. The man still streams on
That's
Twitch.
amazing.
So
Haven't you been subscribed for?
yeah, he pops up on the auto host too, and like we do host him from time to time as well. Like so,
People went to him.
hop over to
because he
James's
wanted a proper
channel
job.
if you're one of the OGs and you want to play on this, because he's got this hosted on his end now. Okay, it was lovely talking to you guys. Like,
Yeah.
Okay.
Same.
Yeah.
I'm gonna wrap up the stream and I'll hop in the call after again. Sure.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
All the best, guys.
See
Thanks
ya.
again.
See
See
ya.
ya.
See ya.
See you, dude.
Lullaby.
Oh, there we go. I thought that would be a special treat. Yeah, thank you to James for just like kind of digging that up and showing us. Thank you for all the mods, just kind of taking us through the builds too. Yeah, I thought this would be a nice old nostalgia stream, because it might still be a little bit until we got like the next build premise sorted. So just a stroll down memory lane. RT, can we get a pog? Yeah, thank you to everyone that gave bits too. There was a lot donated during the stream, and I apologize as ever for just not being able to catch it. Just again, big call format, it's almost impossible. Like I don't want to talk over like 8 other people, because it's a bit much. Wholesome stream. Yeah, so for streams for the next while too. So I want to mention for Saturday's stream, I'm not starting at the usual time. I think I'm going to be going live at either 5 or 6 o'clock in the evening. Because we're going to be playing games with Kevin, first and foremost, and then I'm taking part in the Minecraft Championships. You guys might remember that from about a month back. We're doing a new edition of it. I'm going to be teaming up with some smelly nerds for like another round. I think like Will and them are on a different team this time too, so we will likely get destroyed, but it's going to be good fun. Yeah, so Saturday it's a later start time for the stream just because we're going to be doing we're going to be doing like games with Kevin in the evening and then Minecraft Championships because the Championships is on at 8. I'm trying to get a bit better at not exhausting myself and pushing myself to go from like 3 o'clock to 10 o'clock because I know last weekend I did 2 streams back to back or 2 days back to back where that was the case and it just fucking killed me come Monday. Yeah, so that'll be happening on Saturday. That'll most likely be the next stream. Let me just see who is live. That I can send you along to. I'm just trying to see who's streaming that's like just a bit different. Who we got that's live at the moment? Okay. Having a look. I know Kevin's live, but Kevin I think is doing pretty well. He's already got a lot of people in. So I'm gonna try to send you someone else's way. Actually just struggling to decide. We'll just send you over the wolf again, sure. Yeah, he's doing Animal Crossing, that seems good. Okay, go say the wolf. Wendy's. I'm not raiding Wendy's. What's the point? Wendy's doesn't need your support. Go say the wolf anyway. He's playing some Animal Crossing. And yeah, I'll see you all on Saturday. So again, there'll be a different start time. Just keep an eye on the Discord, keep an eye on my Twitter, sure. It'll be about 5 or 6 o'clock in the evening. Okay. Thanks for coming, folks. I'll see you all then.